I don't believe that either.
Okay, now I've started recording. That was, in
We're
fact, the
yeah.
first words of the recording will be Pink saying, I don't believe that either.
Appropriate.
You're right
It's
to
going to be
disbelieve
an
me there.
Connecting.
episode of pure disbelief, like fantastical disbelief, like a Willy Wonka type of disbelief.
Right.
Like it's so wonderful, I can't believe it.
I just heard the spaceship again.
Yeah, I can't explain what that is that you're hearing. That's weird.
Maybe it's finally coming back to pick you up. I'm gonna be mining for gold. Evidently, I can get the gold from our
What
world.
No! No! I just got back!
Wow.
Leave me
I
alone!
was gonna say before you continue, Alex, what's going on with Pink? What's happening over there?
I'm being attacked by sand zombies.
Oh, those things again. Sound like a pain in the ass, those guys.
They gave me a stink.
They gave you a stink?
Yes.
I don't even know how to interpret that.
Well, like
It's
Rikishi.
hunger.
Oh, gross.
Oh, they make you hungry, right?
Why?
They do?
Yeah, I forgot
That's like a
about
special
that.
ability they have?
Yeah.
Is it just this? You said the sand zombies are the one doing that, right?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Is it exclusive to them? They hit you and your hunger just goes down? Like, does it drain?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
Did I already
effectively
eat
just
my
the.
fried chicken, or was that? No! I need to make cookies.
My god, they finally made the perfect anti pink enemy.
Glittering melon?
glittering?
Oh,
Glittering?
you can put gold in a melon, that's right.
Why?
Why?
It refills more health, I think.
Why?
Okay, yeah, all right. It's another one of those things that's like, okay, well, I wouldn't have thought of that.
Not even sort of.
Yeah, that's really strange.
How am I going? Right,
And
I
is
want to
it
go
already
mine.
dusk again? No.
It better not be.
No, it's not. It just seems kind of dark for some reason on my end.
Y'all, I'm gonna warn you, I'm going down to the mine, so I'm not gonna be sleeping for a while. Be ready.
You might want to take a bed with you.
Nah.
Yeah, better just to possibly die and not have a way to come back.
I love maybe possibly dying all the time.
Yeah. And also, it would have helped the situation for the rest of us if we needed to sleep. But yeah, you be selfish with your fucking gold. That's fine,
Yeah. Yeah.
dickhole.
So, anyways, in non-bitchy news,
Not even. Yeah.
I have a gold
Well,
pickaxe
go ahead.
that's
What's the
labeled
news?
gold pickaxe that's labeled Fortune. I want to see what it does, so I'll be doing some science.
The
And
pickaxe is labeled itself fortune. It just came that way.
it's enchanted with Fortune.
Oh, I see.
That
Yeah.
seems kind of stupid if you ask me.
Kind of stupid. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
That's harsh.
Hey, Pink.
Hot takes today.
Hey, Pink, do you know what else seems
What's
kind of
that?
stupid?
What's that?
I think my point is made.
I was the humor comes in how long the response was. Who's gonna speak first, and what's it gonna be?
Shit.
Who will survive, and what will be left of them? Okay,
Ooh,
I
lava.
keep. Yeah, I gotta be careful there.
Do I have to water the watermelon seeds? I mean, I know it seems like an obvious answer to the dumb question, but still.
As long as they're next to water, they should.
Yeah, put
they
them
should...
in the vicinity of water. Tilled earth in the vicinity of water will turn into water-tilled earth naturally.
So I've wasted all these seeds. Excellent.
Wait, why? What'd you do with them?
I planted them very far away from water.
Oh,
Because the watermelon naturally spawned way out here, so I figured obviously it just grows on its own.
I see.
The old pickaxe with the fortune
Silly me.
enchantment does nothing.
Hodie was stupid.
Yeah, that's. I mean, misleading at the very least.
My understanding was it was supposed to double or triple the results of what you mine, but apparently I was wrong. Apparently it makes it where the block yields nothing at all.
That can't be right.
No,
I mean, unless
it
it's just like a
cannot be
fuck
right.
you item.
Yeah, that by all means that makes no sense.
Yeah.
So either a bug
Unless
happened
it's like
there,
the
or
boots
if
of
it's
blinding. In Morrowind, there was an item called the boots of blinding speed, and it makes you super fast when you put them on, hence blinding speed. But it also makes the screen completely black.
yes. And
What?
of course, very early in the game, you encounter an elf falling to his death, and you find that he has made the scroll of flight. The
Yeah.
issue is he has not made a matching scroll of falling safely.
Falling down, yeah. That's right.
If memory serves, you can use that scroll of flight in such a proper way as to be able to get across the entirety of Morrowind in a single bound if you use it properly.
I've read that. Yeah, I have read that. See, that's some of the joy in Morrowind is that you just had so much freedom to customize the spells and make new spells and chant items that have new effects, do things together. It's that's all gone. That's just all completely gone.
Yeah, whereas Skyrim, guy runs up to you in the streets of Riften. Hey, wanna join the Thieves Guild?
That's my favorite example. Yeah, yeah. In the original Morrowind, not the original Morrowind, in Morrowind, game number 3, you had to actually go around and ask people as to where the Thieves Guild is. Then when you do find it, then you actually have to have specific character traits that match what they're looking for in certain numbers. You have to have whatever, like intelligence up to this, stealth up to that, blah, 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 before they'll even take you in. And then in Oblivion, you have to ask around, and you do eventually find the Thieves Guild. And you don't really have to have stats; you just have to, run through a little thing proving that you can steal something,
Why are so many? Oh
unimpeded.
my lordy!
But then finally in Skyrim, yeah, somebody just literally is programmed to follow you directly. He'll just continue following you until you stop long enough for him to catch up and say, "Hey, want to join the Thieves Guild?"
Yep.
This secret fucking society of people that are like right here in the city and who are well known by everyone that you talk to. Fucking,
Yep.
fucking. And again, I love
Like-
Skyrim, but lazy motherfucking game.
Like, the point of it, I guess it's supposed to be that Riften's a dirty town. But, like...
It is, yeah.
Like, come the fuck on.
Yeah, like, why even hide? They have, like, this hidden thing down there in the sewers, and it's like, well, everyone fucking knows you're there.
Yeah.
Like, there's
Don't they get wiped out down there?
Yeah, eventually. If I recall correctly, it's because there's a traitor. I know there's a traitor, but I can't remember if that's what actually causes them all to die or not. But yeah, I think eventually they all get killed, or a bunch of them do, something like that. They're like, oh no, like how could this have happened? Maybe if we didn't run around telling everyone we meet, oh hey, you want to join the Thieves Guild? We're looking for members. It's like a clubhouse, and then telling them exactly where it is and how to get there, having no requirements whatsoever.
Guy interrupts himself, though, because he knows there's a new guy walking on the street. Hey, you want to join the Thieves Guild?
Right, nah, he said no. Anyway, yeah, what were you saying? Oh, wait, here's another guy. Hey, how about you? You want to join? Damn it. No one wants to join our special super secret club that we invite everyone to.
Down in the sewers where it's completely safe.
Yeah. That too. Yeah, there's a similar thing with, another example I like to give is that Morrowind, it took a DLC pack, but Morrowind introduced the ability to play as werewolves, and that was its own special thing with its own special quest line. And Oblivion had the same thing. You could be werewolves in Oblivion. And then Skyrim comes along, and they blend werewolves with the Fighters Guild. They were normally two totally separate things with their own separate quest lines that were, long and unique or whatever in the previous games. But Skyrim can't even maintain those two things separate. They merged them together. So if you follow along the Fighters Guild, it'll lead into the werewolf thing.
Yeah.
It's like just in every fucking way Skyrim dumbed things down, except for the combat and except for the follower system. That's it.
I hope Elder Scrolls 6 just starts the game And it's like, press the fucking A button to drag it, to punch the dragon, and that's just the game.
It'll be it'll be, the whole game will be a fucking
Your character
quick time
moves
event.
on his own. Like,
Yeah, it'll be a rail shooter.
Ah,
Yeah, I honestly I wouldn't be surprised. And again, this is coming from somebody who likes that series, who loves that series. But yeah, Skyrim just fucking just dumbed everything down. The menu, the crafting, the stats. And Morrowind, you had like 21 different abilities, stats, whatever you want to call them. And now I think in Oblivion it was 17. Now I think in Skyrim it was like 13. Just down, 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 down.
they will almost certainly lower it again to like 10.
I feel like they will. Yeah, I would not be surprised, despite the fact that the game's been in development for 20 years.
We are definitely going to lose the one-handed, two-handed split. It will now just be melee.
That's, you're probably right about that. I could see them doing that, yeah.
Which is crazy, because didn't it used to be like swords, axes, spears?
Swords, axes, spears, there's a separate thing for shield. There's a separate thing for longhand versus shorthand. Yeah, there's a dagger class. Yeah, all kinds of shit. Yeah, and then Oblivion, I think it was just simply just straight up longhand and shorthand.
And of
I
course,
think. That might have been Skyrim that dumbed it down that much. I don't know. Go ahead,
well,
sorry.
Skyrim had one hand, two hand.
Then maybe it was a little deeper in Oblivion. I honestly can't recall. Does anyone still talk about what's the not Deep Space? What the hell's the space game that they came out with that no one wanted?
Starfield.
Starfield, yeah, which apparently is I don't know. I guess it was popular enough, got some good reviews and all that, but I don't know if I guess I say that no one wanted it, but I guess that's probably not true. All I know is that was announced instead of Elder Scrolls 6, and people are like, "What? Okay, well, fine, but where's Elder Scrolls 6?"
Yeah, that's that. Like at the initial moment, people were like, "Yeah, it's put together fairly well in some parts. I guess there's some neat ideas here." And that was like a day. And then
I'm sorry, that was what?
A day, a
You
singular
say that was
day.
Oh, okay.
how do you make charcoal?
Burn wood in a furnace. Cook wood in a furnace.
What kind of wood?
Any kind of wood, just any kind. Throw in any
Yeah,
kind of
any
log.
wood.
But it can't be oak planks.
It can be planks, can't it?
It
Or does
cannot
it have to be
planks.
wood
No,
specifically?
it has to be
Okay.
logs. It has to be logs. Otherwise, you'd be cooking
Oi.
saplings and other kinds of little things, which would be way cheaper to cook.
How do I reverse engineer my planks back into logs?
Contact God.
Reverse
God!
engineer.
Please?
Well, there's got to be plenty of wood out there.
There is, but I don't want to go harvest it. I
Oh,
like the jungle. When it's
I-
not spawning zombies that are trying to eat my
When you
brains. I'm going to
chop the
hide in the
trees
house until
down,
morning.
when you chop the trees down, the leaves will fall apart and make saplings. You can plant the saplings to make more trees.
yeah.
That would take far too long.
Picky.
My God.
I need everything handed to me on a silver platter. I will not be satisfied unless that happens.
Apparently not.
Just the way it is.
Yeah, at least you're honest.
You skipped right past the title.
Honesty is the best policy.
It's supposed to be Minecraft, but this guy over here is looking to play Pampered Gluttony.
Glutton craft.
Craft is
Pampercraft.
too much work. Excuse me, it's gluttons get served. Glutton and servants. There you go.
I mean, again, at least he's honest.
Oh, wait a second. Did I even craft? Oh, yeah. My stone pickaxe broke, so I had to go make a new one. Then I forgot if I made it or not. But I did!
That's good.
And all was well in the world.
Alright, I'm being anal about needing my fence to be all the right same color. I don't want my fence gate to be a different color than the rest of the fence.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I don't. You're all weird.
Oh, Pink,
Hey,
I wanted to mention it to you while I had you. I'm having a bug in
Oh no.
2K24.
Oh no.
I wanted to know if you've seen like I figure you pay more attention to these things than I do, at least the community aspects. I Whenever I go to download anything on Community Creations, it says I don't have enough space. I need to free up 50 megabytes of space. I have I either have 150 megabytes of free space or I've only used 150 megabytes. Given that I have literally only downloaded Creator Wrestlers, I assume I've only used up 150 and have the remaining fucking 3,500 megabytes free. So is that a bug other people have run into?
I don't know. I've not heard of any such bug. I've not encountered such a bug yet. I've downloaded a few arenas and a few CAWs, but I don't think I've had that specific issue. Like, I had an issue yesterday where I went to download an arena and it didn't download.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it said it would, but it didn't.
Yeah, does it stop at like the 60% or the 30% bar?
I don't know if it stopped at all. I want to say I saw it load all the way as if it had, like, successfully downloaded, but when I backed out and went to check out the arena in the game, it was like, doesn't exist.
Okay, because there's a really high quality Laparka that I can't get because it always stops at 30 or 60% guaranteed.
Is it just that character? Because if so, it sounds like it's probably just but only that particular download of him, right?
Yeah, he's heavily uploaded and downloaded, so evidently I'm like one of the only ones who can't get him.
Yeah, that part's weird.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
That is peculiar.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, I haven't been able to download anything off Community Creations for 2 or 3 days now because every time it just tells me, no, you don't have enough data.
Huh.
I can't download anything. I've been trying to get some fucking renders for some of the CAWs I've downloaded, but instead I'm just left with a derpy, naked-looking fucking Ultimo Dragon, which is problem enough because they can never make a good Ultimo Dragon CAW in these games ever since they got rid of his mask. So it's very obvious that they just pasted a picture of Ultimo Dragon's mask over the face of a generic Asian dude.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Kind of a funny thought, though.
Yeah.
Just pasting the image of the guy's mask over an existing just generic Asian guy's face.
Yeah. It's kind of sad, honestly.
Yeah. It's a sad state of affairs, at the very least.
Yeah, I'm Ultimo Dragon, I guess.
I guess.
Actually, before I go spelunking, I'm gonna drop my stuff off inside the chest here. So when I inevitably die, I'm not exploding all my bits and pieces across the map.
It's a good idea.
I see a creeper slowly wandering towards me as I'm in this chest here, so I need to hurry up.
You need to torch out your domicile further. Even if you don't have a security fence up, that'll at least stop the monsters from spawning so close to your place.
I've got it torched up a little bit every here and there, but clearly not enough.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I feel like the beach now is mostly safe. It's just my backyard that has some issues with spawns.
Hello, underground.
It's easier to. Yeah, it's weird to see those.
What's he doing down there?
I did not.
That's a good question.
There you go.
I need iron. Ooh. Ask and ye shall receive.
Hmm. Good deal.
I saw one little block of iron mined it out, and then there was a whole cluster beneath it.
Oh, that hasn't been working out for me all that well. I still don't find coal very easily in this game.
Oh, that's right. I need to go punch some logs, by the way.
Yeah.
Charcoal, I think, is just going to have to be the way that you do it, even if it's too slow for your taste. It's that or nothing.
It just takes so fucking long. I mean, like you said, I guess if you're doing it when you're out walking around or whatever, which, yeah, I mean, I have enough coal right now. I mean, I actually have something like 150, actually more like 200 torches on me now. So, torch-wise, I'm doing well. But yeah, there's plenty of times I've needed coal before and just could not find it anywhere.
I don't have any axes on me, so I'm gonna knock the tree down with a hoe.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep. Just how it is.
Yeah.
I
Hey, oh, go ahead. I was gonna go
nothing,
wildly
nothing.
off subject. So go ahead.
Nothing,
Well,
nothing.
what I was gonna say is not especially.
I don't believe you.
What I was gonna say is, do you know if Eddie got around? I'm assuming he did, but I can't remember if we ever talked about it. Do you know if Eddie got around to posting our Resident Evil 7 thing that we all did?
Ooh, would that have been last year's Halloween or this year's Halloween? I think it would have been last
Yeah.
year's Halloween, so almost certainly, yeah, I can get it for you.
Oh no, I have a copy of it. I was just curious if he did so and if there's any kind of response to it. The reason I just thought of bringing it up just now is because I've got the Resident Evil 7 playthrough going on in the background. It just got me thinking about it.
Yeah.
The playthrough rather being the best friend's playthrough.
Yeah. See, there we go. I can smell this iron.
What'd you say? I can smell what?
You made me think of Resident Evil 7, so I was telling the iron I could smell it.
Oh, I can smell this iron. Okay. Yeah, I can smell you. Where's my little Ethan?
There we go. Yeah. Oh god, it's playing the profound piano music again like it did during that fucking day where I couldn't get my diamond pick back.
It gets really oppressive. Or aggressive.
You remember the time you came back and me and Mike told you that that I died a shit ton of times in an underwater cave drowning?
Yeah, yeah.
It wouldn't stop playing this fucking like inspirational intellectual piano music the whole fucking time. Which made me feel like I was losing my goddamn mind.
Yeah, some of the tracks in this game are not very well balanced, volume wise.
Yeah.
You got that right. Why do I have a random iron ingot on me? Let me put that in the chest.
You were looking for some earlier, weren't you?
I was.
Is that
But
from that
this
particular...
isn't even just iron ore, it's a whole ass ingot.
Oh.
I'm not sure where I picked it up from.
They show up sometimes. Rarely, but sometimes.
Oh, how dare they?
Yeah, that is pretty rude of them to show up uninvited like that.
It's like, did I ask? No.
Very
I did not consent to
presumptuous.
picking up this iron bar.
Heavy ass iron bar just sitting there in your pocket, taking up space.
Yeah.
Being unwelcome.
Yeah. Ow. Ow, my knees. I'm gonna die.
What happened to your knees this time?
Dude, what do you think happened? I fell from a high place.
Oh, you should quit doing that.
My god,
It didn't look so high.
What, Alex? You're my god,
I've
what?
not played with anyone who is so fucking, like, so actively refuses to acknowledge the existence of fall damage and gravity as Pink.
I said ref was a spoiler. You can jump from mountaintops and lose like a third of your health.
Yeah.
In this game, you fall about the equivalent of roughly your character's height, and you lose like half your damn health.
It's pretty
Character's really
strong.
kind of a pussy. Yeah.
Fucker.
Am I out of... Ow, what? No!
Uh-oh.
I just opened up the menu and he comes up behind me. Gosh darn it.
It's always zombies.
That does suck.
What
Lots
is
of
it with
zombies in that. What?
zombies?
Yeah.
I think Mike's right. They surprise spawn behind you whenever you open up your menu.
Yeah, it honestly feels like that sometimes. I when you're like somehow involved in something, if you're not like totally safed off, like behind a barrier or surrounded by torches, it seems like something will just spawn. It's like it's programmed to just show up like within a certain amount of space of you when you're not looking.
Messed up.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think that's true, but
And furthermore, Alex, you're wrong. Me and Mike are definitely right about this situation. You should be supporting us, but no. Whose side are you taking in this situation? The developers. Do they need it? No.
That
But
is
you're
his
doing it
MO.
anyway.
That's super his thing.
This is true.
yeah, I remember there was I'll follow an old caveman on Twitter. I like caveman, but caveman's fucking unbearable to listen to when the video games come up because he's just unbearably fucking negative about them constantly. And we'll say the game's garbage and list off like 2 bugs in universe to say it's fucking garbage. And the 2K should be ashamed of themselves. And I remember the first time he did it, I came on and said, like, no, man, devs have this concern and that concern. The game is so fucking big. Universe is so fucking big. There are so many factors going on. And Cave's response pretty well was just, why are you taking their side? And I said, because that's the way I work.
Whee! Arrow
try to
from out of nowhere.
I try to
running.
consider both sides, and Cave just said, well, stop. And that's that. At that moment, I realized, okay, not gonna vocally disagree with Caveman in the future, because apparently he just can't handle that.
Well, I'm assuming that was a joke, wasn't it? The whole "will stop" part.
No, excuse me, I was phrasing it very comedically, merely partly just to amuse myself. The way he phrased it was almost more kind of like, well, fucking Michael Scott, why are you the way that you are?
Really? Okay.
Like, it was really more like he thought I honestly had a problem, like there was something wrong with me to do that.
I see.
And, like, I'm not like Ted. Ted would have fucking launched into a tirade against Caveman on that one. Like, fuck you, man. But I was like, no, I'm not going to fight him on this. He's a grown-ass man in his middle age, and I don't know him well enough for him to care about what I think, so I'm not going to fucking try to change his mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand. I don't know. Is he
Raw
like
iron looks like a mushroom.
that? Raw iron looks like it does. It actually does. Yeah, I agree with that. I remember seeing that in the inventory and thinking, when did I get some big weird mushroom thing? No, it's just chunk iron, I guess.
To me, it looks like a raw chicken.
It does, like some kind of raw food of some kind of weird yellowy bronzish food.
They changed it.
Yeah.
They changed it because
Oh, they
iron,
definitely changed it.
it used to be that you just pick up the whole block of fucking iron with stone mixed in.
Yeah.
And I guess they changed that partly because diamond and lapis lazuli and redstone and coal aren't like that. Iron was like the only one you would have to actually refine and cook after you pick it up. And it still is. You still have to refine it and gold, but it was odd that iron and gold, you picked up the whole fucking block rather than getting just the iron and gold out of it. You didn't get a diamond block that was all stony and shit.
Yeah, it was. I'm not trying to fault the game, but that was, relatively speaking, a pretty lazy decision. I mean, the game's got loads of detail, but then, yeah, you mine some ore. What does it look in your inventory? Just a square of, like the same thing you found when you cut it out of the wall. Just a big square with some glitter in it.
The miners just straight up rip it out of the fucking wall.
Yeah.
What the heck? Where does why? Where did he come from?
That's a lot of questions.
Where's my sword?
I'm not answering any of them.
I was just casually farming here, and then the zombie comes from beneath the water somehow.
Oh, that might be one of the drowns.
It's not. It's a normal ass zombie.
Oh.
You and zombies, dude. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I seem to have the most problems with I mean all things together. Obviously, there was a while there where it was specifically the strays, but generally speaking, for me, it's the skeletons that seem to cause me the most grief.
Yeah, for me, I don't like skeletons either.
Yeah.
Zombies, spiders, I can keep them at a distance. Creepers, as long as you know how to properly keep around them, not so bad. Zombies, you know.
I mean, they can gang up on you.
It's a
That could be a
baby
problem.
turtle.
A baby turtle.
Oh my god,
It's so small.
I love it.
I've never seen anything so small. It's
Have you ever
amazing.
seen a little baby turtle in real life, like in person? They're pretty cute. They're super cute. They're like the size of a quarter.
Yeah.
Little tiny baby turtles.
I have to save the weird turtles. If I don't, who will? Somebody help me! The weird turtles are too much for me!
If I recall correctly, they're like biting on him and shit.
Yeah! He's been swarmed by tiny baby turtles. And, like, Willie's the manliest fucking character in that series, so these must be some
Right.
serious turtles.
Snapping turtles are no joke.
Oh,
I mean,
they're definitely
I've
not.
seen some. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Have you ever seen one of the real bad snapping turtles? You ever see somebody put a pineapple in front of one?
Yes. Yeah. I've seen ones that can like bite through pipe.
Yeah, they,
Yeah. Vicious shit.
Yeah, they do not give a shit. They are not putting over fucking nothing. They're going
No.
over, and if you try to shoot on them, they're just going to... They'll break every bone in your fucking body. They ain't gonna take mercy on you like the Sheiky did on Hogan. No, no, no. Oh, boy.
What are you thinking? What's going on?
Nothing. I was actually stretching.
Oh, okay.
How dare you?
It's an odd response.
I've known people who stretch, and they're all assholes.
I'm assuming he's probably not near a bed, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
How dare
But
you?
yeah, that one's more called for, I think. More understandable, at least.
Okay, let's see. /kill pink sparkle puff.
Unbelievable.
Didn't work.
Oh, I probably would have worked. I just didn't fully type it in.
There's some command that'll do it. I know that much.
I command for divine smiting. And I am God.
Yeah, in this game you are.
I don't like the sounds of that.
Yeah, it's already gone to his head.
This is God, bitch.
No. He doesn't say it then.
Would have been remembered very differently if he did.
Well, especially because again, in the first movie, Freddy really is just like he's mostly in the shadows. He's like he has like a wickedness to him. He's obviously very fatal. His deaths are like terrifying in the first movie. Like I mean, well, the Johnny Depp thing is famous for being weird, but it's not necessarily played for comedy.
No, it's weird, but it doesn't seem like he went a good way.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. It's not like none of the deaths are ironic, thematic, anything like that. Like one character, like the first kill in the entire series is a girl named Tina, who she's laying in bed and she starts getting slashed, like her belly gets slashed, and she starts to float up into the ceiling. It's not really ever explained. Like in real life, like her character, not in a dream, like starts floating up off the bed, and she starts like twitching all over the place, shaking back and forth, and like cuts keep happening on her, and she eventually like starts crawling on the walls and blood smearing all over the place. It's like really brutal.
Yeah.
It's not like, for example, when I don't know in
Prime time, bitch.
No, see, that was still a pretty good one. Although that was very, yeah. I think that was the first bitch. That's the first bitch that I remember. but that one was fitting though because the girl did in fact like she was staying up late trying to stay awake watching TV because she wanted to be a TV star. And yeah, she's watching the TV in the day room of the hospital. Freddy comes out of it and he says, here's your big, here it is, your big break, your big break in TV. Welcome to prime time, bitch." And grabs her, just shoves her head crashing into the TV set.
Yeah. Ah, Freddy.
Yeah, three had really good special effects. Three had, like the character work was fun. Had a neat concept. It was a bunch of kids that were, institutionalized because they'd all, seen Freddy and they wanted to be, they didn't want to sleep. They were like going crazy because they didn't want to sleep. It was good stuff. That was Wes Craven trying to wrap up the series. He didn't direct it, but he wrote it, and he wanted the series to end with the first one. They were like, "Hey, if it's successful, let's make another one." He was like, "No." He left. And they made two. Then after two, he was like, "All right, let's set this shit back right and end it." And three was a big success, so they made like 7 more.
Yeah.
He directed the 7th one. He wanted that one to be the last one, which, to be fair, it was until Freddy vs. Jason.
Yeah. Which Freddy vs. Jason centers a lot on kids who are around for Freddy and don't want to go to sleep, or they're in a clinic or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, they kind of cribbed that part of the storyline from 3. Yeah, that was a big thing in number 7. Well, I guess that was whatever. I don't want to number it. Freddy vs. Jason.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
they try to number it into either series numbering, right?
Right. Yeah, it would be Nightmare 8 and Friday 11.
Oh,
Yes.
Jesus.
And I love to remind people that number 4 was the final Friday.
Well, there was also Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare.
Yeah, that was 6, and that was more or less supposed to be the last one. But then again, Wes Craven was like, well, New Nightmare was basically the meta treat. New Nightmare was the scream treatment of the Nightmare series. He had it. New Nightmare was all about the character of Freddy infiltrating the real world of the actors of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies.
Yes.
Which at the time was like even I, a Nightmare on Elm Street fan, I watched it and I was like, this isn't all that good. This is weird. What's he going with here? This is like artsy fartsy, silly. I timed it. Freddy was in the movie for like literally like 7.5 minutes or something like that. Which, looking back now, it's like, well, hey, that's great. He took a risk. Freddy was like not all over the movie. He was serious. It was yeah, it was good, and it was 2 years before Scream. He refined what he was going for in New Nightmare with Scream.
Yeah.
In fact, I forget about this too as well. We were talking about how Freddy was always meant to be a pedophile, but it was changed and politically altered and stuff like that until finally the remake, which everyone hated. I forget about the detail that in New Nightmare, when again the Freddy character is infiltrating the real world of the actors, Freddy's character, now having gone into the real world, calls Heather Langenkamp, the actress who played Nancy, the main character of the first movie. In the movie, she's got a kid, and Freddy calls her up, and he literally says, "I touched him," which is pretty fucking dark.
Yeah.
Daytime, but it's raining again.
Yeah, it's raining here as well.
At least my watermelons will get, well, water.
They'll get extra water. They'll have excess water.
That is primarily what watermelons need.
Yeah, I need to go check on my crops as well. Ooh, I'm overflowing with potatoes. I have so much food now. There was a while there where I had no food and I had to constantly rely on zombie flesh. I have tons of fucking food now.
That must be nice.
I can if I can I can go over there and share some because yeah, it
No.
doesn't seem like you.
I want no help.
Okay.
I'm a man.
Well,
I'm a grown-ass man.
all right then.
I'm strong and independent and
Yeah.
sexy. So terribly sexy.
I don't know what that has to do with survival.
Everything.
Yeah, maybe. That's the secret.
One of many.
What are you doing? Yeah, one of many secrets. Are you still in hell, Alex?
No, I'm trying to solve a fucking water mining issue without getting in the actual water.
Oh,
Fuck it, I'm
That's
just
right.
gonna
I
give
need
up
a
on this
bucket.
cave. It's
Thank
consuming
you.
too much time. An underwater witch? Seriously?
That
I didn't know
sounds
they could do that.
terrifying.
Or excuse me,
They
underground
suck.
witch.
Yeah, the witches in this game are a real pain in the ass. They hit you with a bottle. It seems to be their only attack, which is it's enough. They'll hit you with a bottle that makes it to where your health rapidly drains down to like a half a heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't kill you. It'll always leave you right there at the cusp of death, and so you have to run as far away as soon as you get hit. You have to run away as far as possible from any potential threat and get ready to heal yourself quick.
Yep.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it sucks. There's actually one within like I think like what like 20 feet of where we spawned in this game. Remember that?
A
Something like
witch?
that, yeah.
Yeah, there was a witch like right there, like right there at the very beginning of this game at our mutual spawn point, and it just happened to be stuck in like this little. There was like a couple of little. It was like not underground, but it was like enough underground to where it couldn't hit us. It was like kind of bobbing around in the water or something like that, a few feet below where we spawned. And so we took care of it
Ah.
right away. Yeah.
One of those funny instances of a enemy that's much less threatening in the early game, because you already died in one hit, so who gives a shit?
I guess that's true. I hadn't thought of it that way.
It looks like another chicken was slaughtered on my front porch.
Those
'Cause,
ocelots are going to town.
yeah. I never saw that chicken, and to that matter, I never saw the ocelot either. But I found a piece of
You
raw
found the
chicken out
evidence.
my front porch, so that's going in the grill.
Yeah. He's doing you a service. He's providing you free food.
Yeah,
It's actually pretty helpful.
that's very helpful. I'm not complaining.
Yeah. That's a good deal.
You know, I suppose I could just explore hell without bothering with to gather more gold to trade to the piglins.
Say that again. You could explore hell, but then what?
Not bother to get gold to trade to the piglins.
Um, you could. Does that significantly change what you're doing now?
I'd still get
Like,
a
is
feel
that a
for what hell's looking
solution?
like.
I guess what is the ultimate goal that you're going for right now?
Well, it's still to get a lot of obsidian, which is probably gonna be... I don't know. No, I found a lava pool down underground. Maybe I should just get a water bucket and do that. I don't have a diamond pick for breaking it, though.
Mm.
Could I make one? I could probably make one. Oh, if I have diamonds, they're not in this chest.
You think you have any? Well, you did do a lot of caving.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
We got 28 torches. I'm ready to go.
Oh,
It is
shit.
time to spelunk.
I have a ton of gold in here. Yeah, I guess it's time for me to do some trading with the piglin populace.
Where did you find the gold?
In my chest.
Oh, well, that makes sense. I wasn't sure if maybe you went back to that outpost because again, there should be a lot of gold there as well.
Yep. I'll, let me get through my own supply first, I suppose.
Yeah.
Hey! Oh, why am I... Control stuck. Okay, there we go.
Sound like a miniature emergency there for a second.
It was, it was.
I heard. Why? Oh, it's fine.
Hello, Mr. Piggies. I bring gifts.
How can they be sure?
Because I've already handed them over.
Oh,
And they start oinking like, oh, oh,
Oh, do they?
oh.
Like that actually triggers extra oinking sounds?
Yeah.
Interesting. So
And they're like
they've
going,
really worked into having this whole little trading situation. They made it like a whole like focal thing.
yeah, they're looking at it and going, huh? Oh,
Ah.
oh, here's some obsidian.
And are there a bunch of them there? Like in a group?
Yeah, but can I keep trading them to the same pig? I can.
Oh wow, do you get different items each time?
Well, he gave me obsidian earlier, and now he gave me soul sand.
Sounds like he gives you random stuff then every time. That's cool.
He does. Now I got ender pearl, and I'm watching them hunt a pig. A hog.
That's kind of creepy.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
Pigmen are hunting like like a subspecies of their own kind.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's kind of like humans hunting a gorilla, really.
I guess that's true.
Oh, hey, I'll take that leather, boys. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. Oh, my inventory's full. Actually, this has been a very profitable venture. Good day, gentlemen. I have to return home to let off my wares.
How do you craft dynamite?
5 gunpowder and 4 sand.
Why do you need to know?
No reason.
I didn't think so.
No, I'm digging a tunnel in my basement, and I want to make progress go a little bit faster.
Ah, okay.
I was like, I could spend several hours smacking away with my stone pickaxe, or I could just blow stuff up.
Yeah, that's the easier way.
Because I'm not hitting any important, like, iron or coal ore at the moment. It's all just little blocks of stone, so why not?
Yeah, you're only limited by your imagination.
Yes. And I have no gunpowder on me. Where did it all go? Here it is!
Well, you're also, yes, limited by the amount of gunpowder you have.
That's
This is
true.
true. This is true. Time to go slaughter more creepers. I can craft 4 TNT blocks. Good enough.
That
Oh,
is
wait, what
pretty
is
good.
that? A minecart with TNT? Alex, can I build a railroad to your house for no particular reason?
You can.
I
It can be done.
It can, in fact, be done, but I'm going to warn you, I probably am closer to building that than you are.
Alright, how do I ignite the TNT?
You need a flint and tinder, which is 1 flint and 1, iron.
Well, iron is not an issue. I have no idea what flint is or where to get it.
Hit gravel with a shovel, and it has a chance to give flint.
What is gravel?
Gravel is the... You know what gravel is.
Oh, I don't! Is that the same as a stone?
No! It's the crap you find underground that gravity actually applies to. That's not sand.
When you're mining stone and it's gray but it's crumbly looking, and if you mine a piece of it and then another piece falls down on it, then that's gravel.
I don't believe I've seen that.
You might not have. It's actually not as common as it used to be in this game.
It used to be everywhere.
It did. It used to be in massive, irritatingly massive amounts.
Well, I've crafted a wood shovel. I'll keep my eyes out.
What is your overall plan right now, Pink?
My overall plan is I have a basement in my beach house that I want to make a mining tunnel through and eventually connect to the big chasm several miles away from home.
Reasonable goal.
And an attainable goal.
Did you say an unobtainable goal?
No,
Oh,
attainable.
I was gonna say that's you're kind of selling yourself short. I'm sure it can be done. Still doing deals with those evil hedonistic pigs in hell, huh?
Oh, yeah. They may have killed me a million times, and I may have killed a million of their number. By now, we're cool, though, and we got the deals are rolling. The wheels
Yeah,
of
it's funny
trade
that
have
you had a whole society emergence down there, and you never knew.
the wheels of trade have been greased.
East.
What is this? Crying obsidian. Well, thank you, sir. I don't even know what the fuck this is, but now I'm gonna find out.
Sounds weird.
Sounds uncomfortable.
That too.
Arrows, don't mind if I do. More for the crossbow.
Yeah, I should start stocking up on arrows as well. I really should. There's been a lot of times I've been irritated by skeletons hitting me from afar. I have to run up and take a bunch more hits to catch up with them and beat them up.
Yeah. What is this? Blackstone.
That's racist.
Wow.
Unless they have white stone to go along with it.
Well, marble is in the game. That's pretty white stone.
Yeah, but unless they call it white stone, I'm not buying it.
Come on, give me something good. And I'll take it. I mean, at only a gold ingot per trade, this is a pretty good rate of exchange here.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Shit.
4 leather?
4 leather for 1 ingot? That's pretty good.
Four more leather?
Oh. Let's punch our way out and see where we're at. All right.
They do not like the fucking hoglins. It's crazy.
So I need to dig that way.
They're cool with the babies, though. They're fine with the baby hoglins.
Interesting to me that they have such a hierarchy in hell.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is starting to seem like its own ecosystem down here that's not even necessarily hostile. You just have to know the ins and outs.
Right.
Like, I'm starting to feel like that character in every sci-fi or fantasy story who takes the ignorant young hero into a new land and is like, it may seem initially savage, but you simply have to learn their ways.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it kind of reminds me, I guess, of Game of Thrones, where the asshole Daenerys's brother, he's like, well, you know, I'm like, I know how to deal with these people. You know, like you're the prize, but here I know how to negotiate. I know how to talk their language and so on and so forth.
Yeah, pretty well I was that.
Yeah. Actually, no. Now that I think about it, there was a different guy that brokered the deal between that prince. I forgot about that. There was a guy that brokered the deal between the prince and the Dothraki. He only seen for just that very, very early part of that first episode, and then he disappears.
A Dothraki
like,
wedding
okay, well,
without at least 3 deaths is considered dull.
That's right. That was the guy.
You don't really need torches in hell. It's all kind of lit up naturally.
I would assume. How hard is it to get around? Is there a lot of lava?
There's lava, but it's easy to get around.
I would have thought that it would have been everywhere.
I do not want to fuck with you, pack of 3 hoglins. Let me lead you into a pack of hunters. Have at 'em, boys. Free giant pork. Never mind that it's so closely related to yourselves.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
It does seem like they're just hunting parties out looking for hoglins.
That might be it. That might
is
be
this
what's going
gravel?
on. You'll know it. It's speckly, and you can easily destroy it with anything other than a pickaxe. I mean, a pickaxe will do it too, but it's a waste. It just basically crumbles really fast.
Nope, it's diorite.
Oh, that's right. They added a bunch of new weird ingredients that no one wants or has any use for.
Oh, ow, 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 ow. Okay, I get it. Jesus Christ.
What happened? What'd you do?
don't mine gold in front of them. They don't appreciate it when you actually dig for gold in front of them.
Weird. Are you sure that's what set him off?
Yeah. Yes, I'm very sure in front of... I was confused why there was even gold to be mined in hell.
So I guess that illustrates that they covet it, and you're not supposed to. You're supposed to just leave it alone when you see it there.
Apparently.
Interesting.
Oh, but these guys are cool with it. Hey, guys, here's some gold.
Well, I just heard a shriek of some sort.
Shouldn't be hearing shrieks. That's not good.
Oh.
And all three of them
You
give
know
me
what
high
else is not
explosives.
good? Copper.
Everyone's in their own world. What, Pink?
I said, you know what else is not good? Copper.
No.
No, it's fucking garbage.
No.
Copper is fucking
Yeah,
terrible.
copper's it's every fucking where. Until we find out some better use for it other than just occasional electronics, it's a complete waste. I've thrown away so much fucking copper. It's like, okay, well, here's more of this shit. Let me dig past this to get to the stuff I actually want.
Whoa, hey, this is cool.
What?
Oh, god damn it, fucking big-ass pigs. Help me here, boys. Okay. I walked in on the piglins having a dance party.
A dance party? Describe it.
It was like
Without me?
six or seven piglins all dancing in a circle, bobbing their arms and their heads up and down.
Really?
Yeah.
An actual literal dance party. I didn't think you were being serious.
No, it's like, yeah, some kind of ritualistic dance, I guess.
Weird.
There's also these
My
weird...
iron pickaxe is almost broken, so I'm gonna retreat back to home base.
You do that.
Really, once you get put on a gold helmet or something, hell's a pretty swell place.
I mean, it honestly doesn't sound nearly as threatening as it initially did. I guess you just have to go there with gold and you're good to go.
Yeah. Every now and then, the hoglins will attack you, but luckily it seems like the piglins are pretty dedicated to killing them themselves.
What's the ratio? How often, or how much of one do you see?
The piglins are definitely more common than the hoglins.
And which ones are the good ones?
The hoglins are the big-ass fucking boar motherfuckers. The piglins are pigmen.
Right, okay.
What is this?
What'd you find? I guess
Nether
you're still trying to
quartz, that's
determine it.
right. Yeah.
Nether quartz, did you say?
Yeah, nether quartz. I forget what the trick is there, but you can use that to enhance tools.
That sounds handy.
It is, I think. Oh, thank you. Don't even want to know what you handed over, but I assume it was something useful. Ah,
Are you still...
the piglin kids won't trade you for gold.
They're not mature enough yet. They haven't been taught in the ways of mercantile.
Economics.
Yeah.
A book!
A book?
I forked over a book.
Oh, if I remember right, unless it's changed, those are just things you put on a bookshelf. Nothing special.
It's an enchanted book. Soul Speed
Oh.
2.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, never mind.
Yeah, I don't know what this does, but thanks anyways.
Yeah.
I gotta say, guys. Hell has been a pretty positive place.
More than you'd probably initially think.
I wouldn't have thought.
It's
Yeah.
kinda more peaceful here than it is on the surface world.
Heh.
Oh, Enderman lit himself on fire. You poor fucking fool.
That's the second one that you've experienced or encountered that seemed to be suicidal. If I recall correctly, you said the last one kind of zapped himself into the fire. Yeah, right. We were talking about how awesome the suicide was.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It's badass. Bricks.
Bricks? Is that what you said? You just announced the word bricks?
I forked over some bricks, he did.
Oh, what kind of bricks?
Netherite.
Netherite. Sounds like a product you could buy at like a grocery store or something. I just bought a bottle of Netherite. I
Yeah.
don't have to
Well,
worry about arthritis anymore.
Yeah.
finally.
Yeah.
Now what? A throwable potion of fire resistance if I want to make someone else fire resistant.
What was the last one? Was just a standard potion of fire resistance?
Yeah,
Not
that you
throwable?
drink.
Oh, okay.
I just gone in a circle.
That happens in this game more easily than you might think.
Yeah, speaking of, I have lost track of my portal that I came in on. Oh, there's... I think that's the stairs I used to climb up here.
Fuck you and the portal you came in on.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I'm just making trades here. It's having a good time.
Ah. Yeah, I can tell.
All right. Let's see. Approximately how far is this big ass ravine, chasm, crater, what have you?
Quite possibly bigger than you'd want it to be.
Wait, where even is it? Thought I had the sand monument pointing right toward it, but maybe not. Oh wait. It is. I just walked over the top of it. So the chasm is about here. I'll just dig down here and see if I can hit the spot that I came from over there. Boy, if I had a sense of direction, mining would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, you're right on both accounts.
A compass helps more. 4 iron and a redstone. What? Why? Did my gold helmet
What?
break? I think my gold helmet broke.
Oh, are they attacking you now?
Yep.
How would it just break, though, unless you're fighting?
I'm not fighting. I don't know. They just all abruptly started attacking me.
Oh, I see. Yeah, they turned on you pretty hard there.
Yes,
Messed
they
I
did.
mean,
up.
does the material melt if you're in hell? Does gold melt or something?
It didn't seem like so.
I mean, but if you weren't in a fight, I don't know what would have suddenly broken it.
I don't know what that was, yeah.
Have you confirmed that you do in fact no longer have the gold helmet?
I didn't have
I
the
mean,
time to
he
check my
died, so he
inventory.
wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I'm just. Oh yeah, that's true. I'm just wondering if maybe I don't know. Maybe there's like a limit to how many times you can trade with them or something. That would
I
seem
wasn't
weird.
trying to trade with them.
Yeah, I
Maybe
can't
that's the
explain any of
problem.
that. Yeah, yeah. Maybe they were angry that you weren't trading.
No, I must have had the gold helmet on me because not only did I die, but he put the gold helmet on after he killed me, and curiously enough, they're now not attacking me, which I assume... Well, I don't know what to assume about that.
I like the idea that the one put on the helmet, like now I am the king of mercantile.
I'm the king of this shit.
Apparently so.
Okay. Now, gentlemen, I did not, intend to fork that over to you.
Uh-oh. Those are fighting words.
That they are. Now, let's see.
Anyone see... Am I the only person here who saw Dances with Wolves?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's a shame. Really good movie. Underrated.
Coal.
Yeah, it's irrelevant, I suppose. There was a reference.
And they are both dead, and I will have that golden helmet back now, you fucking pricks.
They're fine with you killing their own, as long as you have the the helmet of authority.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, though I did find gold nuggets on my apparent former person, which may have been what offended them. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you'll just have to kind of keep track if it happens again. That's very hard to explain.
Yeah. Oh, another Enderman lit himself on fire for some reason.
Okay, so we know now that that's just what they do apparently when they have the means. They're very depressed people.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Uh, Alex, that when you built your home, you know, your original farmhouse and all that, downstairs you had what looked like kind of like red bricks lining the walls. Do you remember what those were?
Oh, that would have been granite or one of those odd building materials you can find underground.
Oh, okay, that sucks because I want to decorate my basement in this house similarly, but I don't think I have any of what you used.
Did I just hear a pig?
You shouldn't have. Oh, like a regular pig, yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Hello, pig.
Hello, Pink.
Ah, motherfucker. Why? Why? What about what I am
Did you
doing has
die again?
offended you? I'm not gonna die
Maybe
this
you
time, but...
you might honestly have a limit somehow or something. Well, no, because you said you weren't trading with him before.
No, I haven't traded with them once since I've came back.
Yeah, that's were they friendly with you until just now, or did you only just now come across them again?
I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I couldn't say.
Are they offended by the fact that I'm carrying a gold nugget on my person?
Maybe.
Like, hang on, let me dance around in this front of this motherfucker. Okay, he doesn't seem to mind. It almost seems like they just randomly will sometimes go like, you know, we've stood around him long enough, let's kill him.
It does kind of seem that way. There's got to be something though. It's obviously something triggered it in the first place. Whether it's the amount of time you were down there, the amount. I mean, well, time's the only thing I can think of if you weren't trading with them at the moment.
It's... Yeah, that my best guess is that eventually they just get sick of having you around unless you're trading with them.
That might actually be.
Like, they're cool with me just passing through as a trader, but if I try to actually stick around, they're like, alright, you've overstayed your welcome, time to fucking die.
That might actually be a way of making sure that you don't just go down there and do what you're doing, which is to just exploit them for all kinds of cool stuff.
I think it's less likely to be that, more likely to be a way to not make it where living in hell is preferable to living on the overworld.
That's true. I hadn't thought of that.
Because they can break through doors.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That whole thing's a very weird situation. Hey, kitty cat. Oh, the mental derelicts who love to rev up their cars and get boners from the noises they make are out early tonight.
Is
That's
that it? Do they
nice.
not like me opening the fucking chest?
Alex appears to have gotten an answer for his situation.
Do they not like me opening
Potentially.
the chest that I myself made?
Maybe. Weird, but maybe.
What is that noise? Oh, whatever.
A lot of those pillagers showed up, but this time they didn't come for me. They walked along this outer area of my property and then turned back.
Curious.
Yeah, I would have thought that they saw me. It looked like they looked right at me, but I guess they didn't. Edie.
I'm gonna go to the surface world and drop off some of this stuff. Then I'm gonna look up what the hell pisses them off.
Yeah, it seems very odd what's happening.
Hmm.
Coal!
What?
I
I
got
think he was just saying
coal.
coal, yeah.
Oh, I think he said, "Oh." You never tell.
Get hyped!
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, kitty cat. Sorry, I didn't know you were down there. Just
Yeah,
lightly
I
stepped
have
on
a
her
weird
leg.
situation. Poor cat. I have a weird kind of sort of problem with the captive cat that I have in this game. He's been sitting in the same spot. He's alive. He's moving. He's looking at me. He's turning his head and all that. But he's just stuck in kind of one spot. I'm trying to get him to move and he won't. Like I put him on a lead and he won't come. The lead just eventually gets stretched out and breaks.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to. He's in a weird spot where he could possibly get injured, and I'm trying to make that not happen. I really, really don't want to have to hit him, but I honestly don't know how to get the guy to move.
Hmm. Alright, yeah, now
Hey, kitty.
let me look this stuff up. Oops, shit.
Are you stuck, cat? What's going on here?
I should eat this bread and throw out this copper because I don't need it.
Eat the bread and throw out the copper?
Precisely.
Yeah,
What
that
about
does
eating
sound about
copper?
right. What, Alex?
What about eating the copper?
I mean, I already tried, but even that didn't work. So copper is literally useless.
I mean, it really pretty much is. Kitty cat, move! What is happening here? Stupid cow, get the fuck out of here. Oh, I'm so sorry, kitty. There, that got him to move. Oh, I'm sorry, little guy. There we go. Okay, yeah, now he's unstuck. Good, good, good. All right, sorry, little kitty pal. You can tell when we're all doing very intensive things, we just stop talking.
Yeah, yeah. Piglins cannot swim and will drown if submerged.
That's good. What did you submerge them in?
I haven't submerged them in shit. I'm just reading the wiki
Oh, you just
page.
saw that. I see.
Ow, 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 ow.
What'd you do?
I don't know.
Oh, whatever it is, you need to stop.
Something smacked me outside, and I don't know what it was. Maybe I got shot by a skeleton.
There's a good possibility.
So I have come to the unfortunate conclusion that my underground tunnel that was supposed to lead to the chasm,
Yeah.
it leads to it. It just happens that all the dirt that I'm digging through is above the chasm. So I'll
Oh,
have
yeah.
to actually find a point to start digging down into the chasm. So there's not really going to be a natural drop-in point. There's going to be it's a long ass tunnel, and then there's just going to be a hole straight down. Probably. Let's pick here. Why not?
Just don't dig straight down.
That's
Yes,
exactly what I'm doing.
You
I
should
have
not do
no
that.
fear.
Yeah, well, you'll be complaining in a minute, and we'll have to be like, yeah, well, sucks to be you.
I'm invincible. I'll be
Yeah,
fine.
fair enough.
yes, opening a chest does make the piglins upset.
Is that's not what happened before, though, right?
It is. Both times, I think both times I pissed them off, I was opening the chest. I just didn't think about it at the time.
Oh, well, all right then.
So it was all your fault after all.
Yeah, I guess it was.
Yeah. Otherwise, the only things that'll piss piglins off if you're wearing gold armor are attacking them, opening a chest, or breaking anything gold.
Interesting. I like that they themed him up like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Whole little lore with the characters.
Oh, I was wondering why mining came to a sudden halt for a second there. It's because my pickaxe broke and I was smacking the stone with the other stone.
Well, wouldn't be terribly ineffective.
I mean, you'd get there eventually.
Eventually.
When I went to the big, did you ever see the giant sink? Yeah, you did. You did. That giant sinkhole that I was in there for. Oh, interesting. I'm carving out a basement for myself here, and I discovered coal.
Eh.
Ah!
Coal in my basement. Okay, there we go. Nice. It's a whole bunch of it too. But yeah, when I was getting through the, wow, a whole bunch of it. When I was going through the what was I gonna say, the sinkhole, I got down at the bottom of it, and I ran out of wood and stuff to be able to make a, like my pickaxe broke. I wasn't able to craft anything to get back out, and I had to literally just claw away at the stone with my bare hands to be able to make a tunnel back up to the top side.
Eh.
Eh,
Yeah, pretty rough.
doesn't sound like the best of times.
No, I think that'd be very painful.
Nether quartz is used for a lot of electronics and the advanced smithing stuff, which I have not gotten into.
Whatever happened with that? Oh, I think, did I take it? You had a smithing blueprint, and I can't remember what happened to it. Either way, we weren't able to do anything with it. Nothing came of it, but I can't remember why.
Yeah. Hmm. Well, let me see.
What's up?
The cat's asking to be let outside now, and the dog may be asleep, so I'm actually going to cut my recording, or, well, let me check how long the recording's gone. You're going to experience a lag spike. I'm pausing the recording.
It's good to ask though, because you could be like at the tip of a precipice or something. It's good to know when a spike might be coming.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, now knowing how the piglins work, now, I was worried about that because I wanted to build further in hell, but there wouldn't be much point if I was going to just be routinely assaulted by those things.
Right. So now you can actually build like a little marketplace, basically.
Yeah, a little hell domicile. Christ, they gave me a lot of leather, so much for using cows for that.
Yeah. Well, I mined some lapis lazuli, whatever the hell it is. That was
Yeah.
also in my basement.
I need to make sure to drop a bunch of stuff off here at my house, now well knowing I'm not allowed to open chests in hell.
I would assume it's within a certain distance of them, right? I mean, like
Yeah, but
you
I'm
think
not
that
taking the
they're like,
risk.
yeah.
Actually, I'll take one of those in just to test it.
I was a bit worried that all my mining down here, I'm making a bridge as I go, because I'm on top of the chasm right now. So I was like, oh man, I hope I don't run out of cobblestone anytime soon. Then I open up my inventory. I'm not gonna run out of cobblestone anytime soon.
Yeah.
It's just not feasible. And
Yeah.
not possible.
That's
Yeah.
good though.
There comes a point in Minecraft where you figure out very quickly that everything is made out of cobblestone. You and I are made of cobblestone, for it is the most efficient of materials.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, where did I put my torches? There they are. I only got 13 left. I'm gonna die.
Well, unless you found some coal down there.
I did find plenty of coal, so
Yeah,
that's
if you have any
good.
coal on you and you have any kind of wood material, you can break it down into sticks and make more torches.
Wood I might not have. Let's take a look. Nope, I'm good on that. So I'll survive.
Yeah.
Ah, my people, I have returned to hell.
Why are some parts of this cave illuminated for no good reason, and other parts just are completely pitch black? For obvious reasons.
Are there not any even small openings up to the sky somewhere?
No?
Hmm.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I don't. Earlier when I was exploring the sinkhole, I think that happened as well. It seemed like there were spots that seemed lighter than other spots, like visible spots that didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I want to test this. Okay, let's
So,
see.
when
Ooh.
is WrestleMania?
April 10th?
God, it's getting later and later.
The potion of fire resistance makes you utterly immune to lava.
How long does that last?
Well, it said 2 minutes.
That's pretty good.
That is very fucking good.
Yeah, depending on what you're doing and where you're going. Yeah.
Oh, Enderman, why do you come to hell? It
It's a good place
burns.
to die, I guess. Kitty cat, what are you doing? There he goes.
Let's see. Make some hell planks, yeah, from hell trees.
You're finding a ton of coal. This is working out nicely.
I think
That's good.
sounds like you guys are really starting to actually get your properties up and started over there.
Well, I'm in a cave, so I don't know about that, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a good thing going in my place here. It took a long time to get it all set up, but I'm finally there.
All right.
Yeah. I was gonna try to get us talking about something. That's why I brought up WrestleMania, but you went straight back to your stupid fucking blah blah blah, hell hell hell, this that and the other,
Man,
big this, hog
Alex,
this.
you're the worst. Why do
Yeah.
you hang out in hell? Just stop.
It's where I
Not healthy.
belong.
But yeah, have they announced any matches for WrestleMania yet?
Well, it's sub 2 weeks now, I think. So yes.
I mean, I back when I was younger, they'd announce them pretty much within I'd say a month. But it seems like last I checked, they hadn't really said anything about it yet.
No, they've announced
Well, I
quite a
know
few.
that. Okay, I know that there's the big one with whatever. It's obviously the night one is night one is the tag team, right? And then night two is still
Rock, Roman, Rollins, Rhodes.
yeah. Oh, it's a very R WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Is Rhea Ripley going against anyone with an R name?
Ooh, no, she's going against Becky.
Oh, okay. Becky again?
She's not going
Didn't
against
she
Becky
just recently
before.
come back? Oh yeah, I was thinking of Charlotte. That's right.
Yeah,
But
no,
wasn't
Charlotte's
Bailey
hurt
the?
still.
Yeah, okay, right. Didn't Bailey win the Women's Royal Rumble?
Yes,
Yeah.
Rhea has the big gold belt for women. Oh, fuck it.
The
Bailey's
women
gonna
have
be
two
going
belts
against.
too.
The women have 2 belts. Yes, they have
Oh.
a WWE belt and a big gold belt. Supposedly, that was a demand by either USA Network or Fox, saying we should each get our own
Oh.
belts.
Yeah, that makes sense actually. Ratings wise, that does seem to make sense. Lame, but makes sense.
Supposedly, Fox or USA was getting rather upset about the fact that Roman was mostly on the other show.
Yeah. The one time a year he'll show up. Well, I mean, seriously, where's everyone complaining about him? Everyone complained about Brock doing it.
What? Fuck. Okay, hang on. How many times did Hogan show?
I'm not saying that Hogan didn't do it. I'm just saying that everyone complained about Brock, and no one's complaining apparently about Roman doing the exact same thing.
You do not pay attention to AEW fans. They bitch about Roman not being there.
What, the WWE fans are happy that they don't ever see Roman?
I wouldn't say they're necessarily specifically happy that he doesn't show, but it does put him over as being someone significant that he's not there every show.
I mean, I don't disagree, but I mean, again, people seem to be upset that Brock was doing it, but I don't hear the same thing about Roman doing it.
Yeah, but Brock's a bad person.
Ha!
Yeah, he does seem like kind of a dick.
Well,
All right, do you dig with the shovel, gravel for flint or whatever?
yes.
If you found a good gravel deposit or whatever, yeah, if you dig a lot of it, you'll
I
eventually.
have.
Yeah, it used to be that you'd get a lot of flint from doing that. I don't know if you still do. Flint seems they've really reduced the amount of flint you get by a significant margin.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
A piece of flint flew out and it flew down the single hole that exists.
Nice.
This is a fuck you, yeah.
Holy shit.
What?
This piglin has a full suit of gold armor. I just was reading the wiki and said there's a 0.01% chance of that happening.
Really? 0.01.
Okay.
So you have to kill him.
No,
Sure,
this is
dominant.
my new man. This is my bodyguard.
Oh.
Every man of greatness requires a great bodyguard.
I mean, is he really going to bodyguard you, though, as opposed to just wander around and do his own thing and pay no attention to you at all?
Correct, that is exactly what I was gonna do, but it's funnier for me to say that I want him as my bodyguard.
Yeah, fair enough.
I just want the flint. Just give me the flint.
Why? What's your goal?
Dynamite.
And what was the goal with that?
Well, honestly, now that goal has kind of been rendered redundant because I've now successfully charted my way into the cavern here.
Oh, okay.
But still, now I have 5 blocks of TNT that I get no use out of.
We see.
Oh dear God, I'm surrounded.
Nope. Let's see. I'm still digging in my basement. Making a...
It's nice of the zombie to eat that skeleton archer for me.
Brains! Wait, this doesn't have brains. I made a terrible mistake.
At least he's aware of his mistake. At least he's willing to admit it. He recognizes it. Oh, this was wrong, what I've done.
I've betrayed my undead kin. I have sinned against the god of undeath.
Who would be the god of undeath?
Warhammer's
I guess not
got
the Grim
one,
Reaper.
but...
Oh, yeah, I figured.
How many settings? Not many settings have a god of undeath, yeah.
I would assume God of War, the game, probably has some kind of god of death.
Well, there's plenty of gods of death, but not undeath. You would think the two would be naturally opposed.
Oh, yeah, did I say death? Yeah, god of undeath.
Really, when you look at it from the god of death's perspective, necromancy is just his dudes getting kidnapped.
Yeah.
That's gotta be weird for, like, the afterlife, right? Hey guys, yep, it's pretty cool being here in the afterlife, and then zoop, gone. And it's like, what the fuck?
It would take some getting used to, I would think.
Yeah. I find it odd.
I'm looking right at the flint.
What did you say, Pink?
I'm looking right at the flint.
Is it still without your reach?
Just barely out of reach.
Oh, that sucks. It's haunting you.
Trying to get it without getting molested by all these skeletons and whatnot. Ow.
Yeah,
I hope
molesting
you don't wind up...
Yeah, getting molested is bad.
Yeah, especially by skeleton. That's like shameful.
Yeah.
It's not a good time, that's for sure.
Well, it might be. You can't really say.
Depending on the person, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, I guess I'm just gonna make a house here in hell. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Zombie. Or Zombie Pig Man, rather. You and me, we're cool.
Are there any other enemies at all down there except for the pig people?
There's the Hoglins, like I said, who are the big fucking war
Right.
motherfuckers. There's the Endermen.
Well, that's what I mean by pig people, though.
Yeah. Well, the Hoglins aren't people at all. They're just straight up big pigs.
Then what are the piglins? If they're not
Those
also
are the
like that.
pigmen.
Oh, the other
unclear,
ones
I
are
know.
they literally look like big pigs, though. They
You're
look
just
like actual
confusing
pig
me.
animals.
Okay. There's Hoglins who are like just boars, and that's just it. The piglins, it rhymes with pigmen, are pigmen.
Okay.
Piglins, pigmen. Piglins, pigmen. It rhymes. Remember that.
Piglins and pigmen rhyme?
In a sense.
I think you're lying to me.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that logic.
I've got the flint and the TNT, but no iron! It's ironic!
I don't know if it's that either. Everyone's making all kinds of grammatical mistakes today.
Don't worry, the people will love it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I guess there's no advanced
What
type
am I
of,
even doing down here anymore? What
What's
is this
happening?
life?
gonna have to make a rather basic looking
Oh,
house.
you stay down there, good sir. I will stay up here.
Did you ever get your flint?
I got the flint, but now I have no iron.
Oh.
And I'm a long way from home. And it's illuminated down here for some reason. There are no torches. So your guess is as good as mine.
I tend to forget that the alpacas spit on you if you hit them.
It's pretty
I
good.
smacked them to. It is, yeah. It's like, well, fuck you too, buddy. I just smack him. I have to smack him again. Get out of the way, asshole. All right, there we go.
You fiend. Iron! Well, it's raw iron, so I can't use it yet, but still.
What's going on?
I found iron ore.
Oh, you wanted that, didn't you?
Basically. I've got the whole ass ingots at home. But I'll always take more iron.
Yeah.
That's more buckets. I can make honey or milk with that or something.
Something.
Can I make a bucket of honey? I don't
Yes.
think I can.
I don't see
I
why you
can?
couldn't. Well, wait,
Oh.
can you? Can you not, Alex?
I have no
I
clue.
think-
They added bees after I last played.
I thought you
I
could.
used a
well,
jar to get honey in the last session.
maybe that's what I'm thinking. Because I know you can. You can have it. You can like contain it in some way or another. So I guess yeah, maybe it's a jar.
Hmm.
Getting a good amount of iron from this, so this is a good spelunkage.
That is good, actually. Iron can be hard to come by.
What is this? Oh. Oh.
Cute cat noises.
Okay, so I've definitely got a lot of this biome checked out of this hell forest of mushrooms, but I'd like to find another part of hell. Oh, did I just wander into another part of hell? I think I did.
Yeah, is it like segmented? Is it not just like an open realm that you can explore and like carve away new areas?
It's underground caverns of some kind, definitely.
But they're not necessarily connected.
No, I dug my way into this new area, which is a bit more bluish, kind of greenish.
Oh, interesting.
There's a lot more Endermen here.
Well, if there's lava around, that won't be for long.
No.
Ah!
I walked in to hear one screaming in pain, and I figured, like, yep, I can guess how this happened.
Is that, are you being serious? You walked in and there was
Yes.
already one frying itself?
Yeah. I couldn't see it, but I could hear.
I like the idea of a creature killing itself but screaming at the same time. It's like, you chose this. I mean, I understand that screaming is a natural reaction to pain, but it's like it reminds me of there's a scene in Empire Strikes Back where Luke throws himself into a big long chasm, and he does it willingly to get away from Darth Vader. And in one of the updates that George Lucas couldn't stop fucking with, he added a scream. And it made Luke seem like such not only like a wussy but a weirdo. Like he threw himself down in like defiance and everything, and it was perfectly fine. Like he threw himself down bravely and to get away from Vader. And it's like fuck you, I found a way out. Haha, I win the day. But then suddenly to have him screaming in terror.
This plan was not well thought out,
Yeah, like
apparently.
what the fuck is that all about? Yeah, he went down like it went from him jumping down with this triumphant music or whatever, and then suddenly to like
Yeah.
literally they made like this miserable scream of terror. Thankfully, in the next update to the damn movie, the 30 fucking year old movie at that time, they took that back out. One of the few changes that they actually reverted.
So I can confirm that the differing parts of hell. Apparently, the one where I built the portal is just one that natively has a shit ton of piglins in it.
Really? So the other ones are empty?
Yeah, I've now got to more the classic Nether, which is just a lot of hell rock and fire.
Yeah.
And yeah, not a piglin to be found. I'm mining gold to my heart's content, and none of them are coming over to kick my ass for it.
Yeah, weird. I wouldn't expect it to go that way.
Yeah, at which
So
I mean it
hell
makes
has its
sense.
own.
The bluish greenish mushroom forest had a shit ton of Endermen, so I guess it's just different at parts.
I guess in a way it's kind of like the overworld then.
Yeah.
Just different, different areas have different things in them.
How many biomes are there in hell then?
Oh, that's a good question.
Nonetheless, boy, did I get a lot of gold. Jesus. Hell's the place to get gold, brothers.
So, so you go to hell to get all the gold, and then you just turn around and find one of the pig people or hog men or whatever the fuck they are, and they'll trade you for the stuff they could easily have gotten themselves.
Yes, but they don't want to touch it. So they get all angry about you touching it, I guess.
That's a strange group of people.
Yeah. Oh, I hear a
These
ghast.
cookies have come in so clutch today.
What's coming clutch?
The cookies.
That's good.
I hear a ghast. Now this is the hell that I know.
Yeah, that's what I thought. My memory was it was supposed to be this dangerous place with monsters and threats. I mean, you made it sound like a paradise.
Yeah, I don't see a ghast though. Oop, shit. Nearly was a bad fall, but it's fine.
Yeah, at the moment, I'm still. God, did I just hear a? Shit, I couldn't have heard a zombie. It's daytime. Why did I feel like I heard a zombie?
I'm
Well,
hearing zombies.
one could sit under the shade of a tree or sit underground.
Yeah, it does happen. I'm hearing one again. Where the hell am I hearing it from? It literally sounds like an invisible zombie walking around. I feel like I'm standing right next to him. I'm outdoors. Oh yeah, here we go. He spawned and that's right. I forgot that this can happen. Earlier a creeper blew up a part of the ground, and rather than filling the whole thing back in, I just filled in the top layer of it, leaving a big underground hole. And I forgot that the zombies can spawn under there.
Gosh darn it.
You okay?
I blew up a little bit. I took like no damage from it. Never mind.
Oh, is it a water creeper?
No.
Something special happened.
So does the creeper not hurt you too bad if you're standing behind a block?
Depending on how far behind it you are, yeah, that can happen.
The funny thing is that I can get gold, I can trade it to the piglins. The piglins will give me iron or obsidian. Oh, this is they finally put in a fucking solution for people getting stuck in hell.
I didn't know you could get stuck in hell.
If a ghast blows up, a ghast can shoot a fireball, and if it happens to accidentally hit your, if the ghast accidentally happens to hit your portal, it'll break the portal. And if you
Oh,
don't have a flint and tinder on you to relight it, like the obsidian itself is impervious to explosions. That's not the problem. The problem is that inexplicably, if a explosion happens in the vicinity of the portal, it shuts the portal.
yeah, that's you'd think they would have thought that through better.
And for years, it was a problem that if a gas shot your portal while you didn't have a flint and tinder on you, you're effectively stuck in hell because you can't really get
Your
water to make
game's over
obsidian.
then. Yeah, you'd have to cheat out.
Well, no, you just die, but if you die, you
Oh, well,
respawn in the
yeah,
surface world.
that's true.
But they made a solution to that. I can gather gold and I can trade that off to the piglins, and they'll give me iron for more iron tools. But also, they'll give me obsidian to make a new portal. Okay,
Well, that's good.
it is good.
Yes.
I'm low on resources. I'm surrounded on all sides. It's time to make my way out of the cave. Let's see if I do it successfully.
Yeah, it does sound like a good time to leave.
If I have enough obsidian, I might stroll on over to your property, Mike, and open up a hell portal there, see where it takes me, and see if I can connect that hell portal to the one back in my place.
Yeah, by all means, exploit my land for your stupid adventures.
I will.
I know. You're like that.
I am.
I know. Jerk.
I am.
What's going on with you, Pink?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out.
Well, that sounds potentially promising. Or
Oh,
disastrous.
all right. So my theory was correct. When it looks like the wall is or when the ceiling is wanting to come down, it does want to come down. So all you need to do is slap a block, and the gravel will come tumbling down upon ye.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it'll suffocate you if you're not careful. Now, Alex, when you open a portal to hell on my property, will that not allow me to teleport? Basically, like to use it to like, is that not the fast travel system you were talking about before?
Well, there's not a fast travel system per se. What it is
Eh,
that hell matches the surface world in some sense. Like, they're. What's the word? They correlate. There we go. They correlate.
okay.
Oh, Jesus. Well, there's the gas. Yeah, they correlate, which is important because one block of the surface world, or no, excuse me, one block of hell correlates to 3 blocks in the surface world.
Oh, I see.
So, if you make a hell portal that's 30 blocks apart in the surface world, 2 corresponding hell portals will be built in hell that will only be 10 blocks apart.
Okay. But that was regardless. That was the system you're talking about, and being able to bridge our locations, right? Is that not what you were referring to?
Yes.
Okay.
Just remember to put on your golden helmet before going through.
Yeah, apparently so. I mean, that's very helpful information.
Yes, it is.
Very profitable information. Those stupid diving creatures. Like, why even? Why are they there? Why? Like, what was the purpose of putting those into the game? Like, what? Why punish you for not sleeping enough?
I don't know.
That just seems like such a, I mean, that's obviously their entire purpose. Like, oh, he hasn't slept in a while. He hasn't touched a bed or whatever. We need to harm him because of it. Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. Fucking thing. Oh, I got you that time, didn't I? Come back here. Yeah, I
Wait,
got you that time too, fucker. What's going
I'm
on with
making
me?
it
What?
out of the cave, and the second I'm out, I get bum rushed by a bunch of creepers.
Naturally.
Hey, it's a parrot.
A parrot?
A parrot.
I stole one from that general direction. I lashed it and took it home.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike,
I
you
found
told
out.
Pink what about what else you can
No,
leash?
I was just gonna say I tried it on a whim because I thought, oh, this is never gonna work. But yes, if you have a lash, you can in fact walk up to and lash and presumably take and bring home a bee.
What?
You can walk up to a bee and lash it and take it with you.
Amazing.
Yes, it's ridiculous, and I was sure it wouldn't work, but it did. I took it home, but it flew away. If I had somewhere to encase it, like some kind of indoor like apiary, it would have nowhere to go.
I'm liking this.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't done it yet in this game. For I guess for realsies. Like I haven't actually gone through and tried to actually make a permanent residence for the bee, but I plan on doing so at some point. That's how I learned that you can rope pretty much anything. I figure if you can rope a bee, then yeah, you can rope fucking anything. Eh. Presumably, when we find a frog, we'll be able to do that as well.
Brother,
Excellent.
I am lost in hell at the moment. I will not be able to go to sleep.
Yeah, I did that just to get the damn things to go away, but they haven't. I guess I actually have to sleep. It's not just touching a bed, which I guess makes sense because that is again the punishment. You haven't slept long enough time. You need to pay.
You must pay.
I mean, I don't get it. It's just such a weird thing to punish you for. Like why would the game care if you haven't slept in a while? Hey, meow meow kitty.
Ooh, obsidian. Don't mind if I do.
Oh
Thank you.
no! Wait. The
What?
vine saved me! The jungle is OP!
Okay.
Were you about to have a heavy fall or something? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I fell out of a tree, and I only had 3 little health bars, and this one would have taken like 5, because it was a very significant height. This wasn't even a height where it's like, oh, I could probably make that. This was a height where I was very confident, no, I'm going to die here. Like, mere inches away from my house.
Yeah.
But then before I hit the ground, I hit the vines, and the vines broke my fall.
Oh, well, that's good.
Very good.
See, unlike Alex, who's just completely lost in his own world, couldn't care less about anything other than what he's doing, I actually cared enough to ask what happened. Alex was like, okay, I don't care.
I mean, I'm trying to get out of hell.
Hey, you're the one who got there. Now
I'm
you gotta
thinking
deal
you
with it.
deserve to be there.
That's right.
I can't. I've run out of iron for my picks. I'm trading away the gold. Give me iron, please.
Oh, is it that dire?
It's pretty dire.
Where's the entrance to the hell that you're in? I could probably go help you.
It's back at my house, but you need to put on some gold gear or else you're just gonna get mobbed and fucking killed out of the gate.
Right, right. I'll obviously you're gonna need to. You're gonna be kind of stuck otherwise, right? Like what's the worst if you can't get out of hell right now? Like what's the worst that would happen? Like would it be
Fine.
really serious, really bad?
You know what? Actually, you know what? I'm good. I just remembered that I can make a wood pickaxe out of hell wood.
Oh,
I'm good. I'm good.
All right then, that's the crisis averted.
It is. Crisis averted.
Yeah, because I was gonna say if it would take a little time, but if you really need the help, I'll go do it.
Looks like the sun is maybe sort of rising.
It's just about early dawn.
What the?
What happened now?
I stepped out of my house, and an Enderman zipped over
Ah,
and just
you
beat
must have
my
accidentally
ass.
looked at him.
I don't know if I did.
I mean, they're pretty passive otherwise. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll say down here I've been surrounded by Endermen for a good while, and they've been pretty chill dudes.
Yeah, if anything, they don't want to fight. They want to die.
Yeah.
Seems like.
Is this the way out?
No! The creeper blew up and now my front yard is ruined. There's a crater here.
Ugh, I hate that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
unsightly. Even if it doesn't destroy anything you need, it's so ugly.
Mm-hmm.
The #1 enemy of landscaping.
Yeah,
Suicide
it is.
bombers.
Yeah.
Oh, but another Enderman is killing himself.
It's like the third or fourth one, just that you've seen.
Yeah.
We don't even know how many have been doing it otherwise.
Like, it's the only logical reason for them to be in hell instead of the surface world or the end.
It's a weird life to have. Weird situation to be in.
I can teleport anywhere I want. Where I want to go is hell, so I can die in hell.
So I could die in hell.
Ow.
Again, very sad.
Up, and here's one that's picked up a block of dirt and is now walking in circles infinitely.
They like to do that too.
Don't mind me, boys. Carry on. It's a 1x1 walkway here, guys. I'll end up looking at somebody.
They're putting you in a position that they're making you feel like, you know, they're making it feel like they're basically trying to manipulate you into a situation to where you start the fight, even though you had no choice.
Yeah.
It's like what Sugar did to the gas station attendant. He asked the most innocuous, he made the most innocuous, friendly, completely casual comments, and every comment he made, Sugar made it into an argument, basically a threat.
Yeah.
Kind of masterful, actually.
Yeah. Must have been up there.
I don't remember, why does Ted hate that movie? Other than it was popular and critically acclaimed, or was that it?
He said it was boring.
Well, No Country for Old Men.
Oh.
Don't really see how it can be. I mean, there's quite a few action scenes in it. Well, maybe not quite a few, but there were some pretty noteworthy, very tense cat and mouse action scenes. So I don't know.
It's a chase movie.
Yeah, I mean, it really kind of is. I mean, it isn't all action, of course, but yeah, the whole movie is a chase.
I'm gonna whoop your ass!
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh, I forgot to look up that actor. I want to. Do you know what that Dale actor died of? Was it just old age?
I don't know. He was older, but not really old.
It didn't seem like he would be. Mike Judge is. Well, I mean, granted, they don't have to be the same age, but Mike Judge, the people he hired seem to be relatively similar to him. I think he's only in his mid-60s.
Really? Mike Judge?
I think. You think he's older?
No, I would think.
Yeah, he
young.
might be. Younger? Oh, well.
Mike Judge is one
Yeah,
of the
you're right.
definitive he's one of the definitive Gen X guys.
Yeah. Probably mid-50s then. Yeah. Yeah, because he was on the earlier end of Generation X. He wouldn't have done stuff like Beavis and Butthead if he was whatever, like 40 years old at that time.
No. Beavis and Butthead is very much Generation X commentary on Gen X.
Yeah, it very much is. It was my time. Good time.
Yeah.
It was the last generation that wasn't a bunch of pansy-ass whiners. Well, we whined, but our whining was about, we don't know what to do with life. Whereas, the modern generation, you guys, you're like, we have everything, but we're still going to complain. Not you guys specifically, but your generation.
I'm a big fan of complaining.
Yeah, it's just
everyone is, but wasn't that not what was said about Gen X and not arguably the point of Office Space?
Kind of. The complaints that I always heard about my generation were that they were shiftless layabouts. Like they were like they were driftless, liftless. Like not necessarily that they complained that they didn't have anything, but that they didn't really like. They complained that they didn't know what their purpose was. Like Generation X was basically like a constant existential crisis. That was the main complaint against them. You see that in movies like Clerks, for example. Clerks was a really good, apt commentary on my generation. It was like, what do I do with life? Like, okay, I go to college, now what?
Yeah, and having a consistent job every day where you get paid is like mind-numbing and soulless.
Yeah, that was the general conceit of the era. Yeah, yeah. It's like, man, I don't know. I guess I don't know what the alternative was. I want to go create something. I want to go like be famous for being an adventurist or something. God if I know. I just know that yeah, it was like a generation of people. The boomers obviously lived really well. The strong economy and all that kind of shit. And then the Gen X came next, and Gen X had like the comfort afforded to them by their boomer parents to be able to be taken care of, but they just didn't really know what to do and where to go.
Yeah.
Like they had they were what would be the word? They were cared for, they were taken care of, but like they were kind of like trying to find their own direction and they didn't really know how, I guess. Whereas now it just seems like everyone's just like I don't know. It's the entitlement generation.
I you know me, I don't care for talking about the generational difference stuff. I think a lot of it is nonsense. You know me.
It is to an extent it is, but a lot of it is actually culturally like you can back up a lot of this stuff by seeing like what kind of experiences the generation had that was unique. Like for example, like my generation didn't grow up with the internet, whereas a lot of people today, like the majority of the population now, is starting to segue into no one has not had the internet growing up. Like we're
Yeah.
slowly moving out of that phase. Yeah, so that does shape, for example, complacency, just as an example.
Yeah, yeah,
Ease
but
of
I don't mean
information.
like that all
Bad
the
advice.
generations are necessarily the same. Obviously, several of them do go through different cultural changes. What I mean is that sometimes it just boils down to old people are stupid and they don't understand how easy they had it versus how hard we have it. Or conversely, these young people are stupid. They don't realize how easy they have it versus how hard we had it growing up.
Yeah, that's gonna happen with every generation.
Yeah, yeah. It's not that I don't think there is generational differences. There certainly is. I don't know. It's just something I get sick of real quick because a lot of it just is venting and not really well articulated or anything to say other than just like the young people these days get on my fucking nerves.
Well, they do though.
Dude,
What?
I can make 80 cookies.
I'm trapped in hell.
Well,
Hey,
whose
that's a
fault is
problem of your
that,
own
Alex?
doing.
Whose
Yeah,
fault is that?
he's got a point. You
I
were
didn't
going
send
on
you
for an
there.
hour about how
I
wonderful
I
it
had
was.
nothing to do with your adventures through Dante's Inferno.
Yeah,
You could
yeah.
have
This
been up here enjoying all this
eating
nice
cookies.
cookie goodness. You could have had cocoa beans. You could have brought your own flour. But no,
I figured out the
somebody had to
pickaxe.
go to hell.
I figured out the
Somebody
pickaxe
had to
problem.
befriend the piglings.
But where the fuck am I?
Do you legit not know? Or are you gonna need a hand?
I don't think you could help.
I don't know. If I knew where the portal was, I could probably like how far away from. Well, I guess if you don't know where you are, I mean, I guess if it gets too bad, you can cheat yourself out like you did for me. I mean, I know it has to suck to do that, but if you're just screwed and you have no way out, I don't know. I can't relate because I don't know what it's like down there.
I like the last resort is gonna be just farming enough gold to give to the pigmen in the hopes that they'll crack up enough obsidian for me to make a new hell portal down here. Make a
What
portal
happened to the
out of
other one? Are you
hell.
just too far away from it? Do you not know where it is? Is that what happened?
I got mixed up somewhere in this Enderman Mushroom City.
Oh,
I think it's in this direction. Fuck, I guess it can't be. I'm gonna try and look for where the hell I came in, but
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
In other news, I have a fishing pole.
Oh, I need a
This is
fishing
great
pole.
news.
Yeah, I need string. Where'd you get the string?
I murdered some spiders for it.
Ah, I haven't seen any in a while. I guess I just need to go looking for one. Won't be hard to find. It's almost nighttime already, somehow.
see, I've circled back to where I could swear I was at, but I keep looking all around, and like it's fucking Gandalf in Moria.
Yeah, fellowship. Yeah, I have no
Um,
memory of this place.
yeah, and like I'm doing the same face, looking around with the squinting, like, huh?
That's how it was with me in the sinkhole. I know how that goes. It sounds like it can't be that far. Well, I don't know. There were long stretches there where you weren't really saying anything or commenting on updating where you are, so it might have been a while since you were in a familiar spot.
Hey, well, I have a bucket for lava, which I could probably make. Oh, where would I get flint for a flint and tinder? Oh, he gave me gravel. Okay, I could make a flint
Oh,
and tinder for opening a new portal. Okay, I'm gonna have to find more gold to trade off though. I'll have to make it back to where the pigmen were, which now I've got so turned around.
yeah.
I'm really just gonna have to explore in a new direction. I hope I run into new pigmen, I guess.
New ones? You mean a whole? It's that much of a different area? I mean,
I
is it? I'm still not totally sure I understand. Is it like a normal cave where like it's not segmented like it's not a single area that you have to then go into a portal to find a different area, right? Like once you're in hell, you can dig and dig and just keep finding new areas of hell, right?
yes,
Okay.
hell is like its own equivalent of the quote the regular real world.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. You damn fox.
There's Endermen all around, but so far as I know, they don't take gold as payment.
They don't seem to take anything
No, they're
except their
curious
own
about,
lives.
and they're curious. They're curious about the damn dirt. They're happy to pick that shit up.
It's more exciting than whatever you got.
Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. Your beds might as well be duds.
Yeah, no, I that was actually an accident, but yeah, you're right. As long as you're really kind of screwing up the game for the rest of us now that I think about it.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
feeling a bit sabotage here. What's up with that?
We're not allowed to
Backslash
sleep.
kill the.
Everyone but Alex or whatever your character's name is, Alexandra or some shit. Matroska. What is your character's name?
Well, apparently now I'm back to being WSSCR, but for a second they were naming me
Oh,
after my skin.
I wonder what changed.
I don't know.
Weird. Well, when I was running around, I was oh, that's right, Rap Grappler. Not even Mike the Rat Guy, but yeah, that's when I still had the woolly skin.
Strange.
Yeah, this game is a mysterious beast.
Okay, I can mine gold with a wood pickaxe in hell. So at the very least, I don't need to make an iron pick to get access to gold to give to the piglins.
You can mine gold with a wood pickaxe? That's pretty impressive. I guess the hell wood is a lot more durable.
I think it's that the hell gold is a lot less.
Yeah, maybe.
At least I got 60 steaks on me, so I'm good to eat for a while.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're pretty well off. Okay, now what the fuck? A spider shell areas. Come here. I need your string.
You will give me your string.
I keep wanting to reference Dune. This happened the other day when Pink said something that made me think of the same line in Dune. But you guys, Pink hadn't seen the original, and I'm guessing it's been too long since you saw the original, Alex.
I've not seen
But
the David Lynch original.
oh, you never did. Okay, I thought you had, but you hadn't remembered it.
No, I've seen the newer part 1, which may be where you got confused.
Yeah, maybe. It's hard to say because now there's technically 3 different Dune movies, and I can't remember who's seen which one.
And there'll probably be a 4th, because the guy has said, like, he'll do Messiah only if they allow him to make it as good as he wants.
Which I would assume they would, because there's critical and financial successes. Financial more important for Hollywood. But yeah,
Depending on
Dune
what part
Messiah
of
is.
Hollywood you talk about.
Yeah, that's true. He what I read is that he wants to make it a trilogy, which is perfect because the main the story
The good
stretches
ones.
well, yeah, honestly, yeah. The Frank Herbert, I think, wrote 4 of them, and there's now like 7 or 8 or something like that, because then his son took over, and yeah, whatever. Um, but it's a multi generational story, and Paul Atreides, his story is more or less wrapped up in the third one. He still shows up to some degree in future episodes or future incidents or whatever, but his arc is pretty much wrapped up by the third one. So it would make a good solid trilogy, and I like the general storyline of number 3. Some cool stuff happens. Some good writing, whatever, cliche subversion.
Yeah.
But I bring up Dune though because you said something about I was killing the spider or something. I can't remember exactly what made you say it, but you said something along the lines of "you will die" or something close to that.
You will give me
And
silk?
that's what it was, yeah. And the way you said it was spot on. There's a moment near the end of I'm sorry, the David Lynch Dune, where 2 characters are fighting. I won't say who or about what or whatever, but one of the characters gets all cocky and he announces to the other character, "I will kill you," and he says it just like that. It's like, "I will kill you," and he turns to the audience, "I will kill him." It's
What the
very,
fuck?
yeah. It was a very weird delivery. It's a very weird movie. It's worth
Yeah.
watching. It's weird, but it's entertaining.
Yeah, that fits a lot of what I've heard about that version.
Yeah, that sums up a lot of David Lynch. Weird but entertaining.
And I think he'd take that as a compliment.
I would think so. I think that's his goal. I think that's his thing. He likes his movies to not really be definitively understood. He's one of those guys, which normally I don't like. And to be fair, even in his case, I am not super thrilled by it. But what works of his I've seen, I've enjoyed. So I say, well, fair enough.
Yeah.
Elephant Man was super straightforward though, and that one that's my favorite movie. It's probably because it's straightforward.
Yeah. He also did literally The Straight Story, which is also very straightforward,
I
famously.
forget about that one. Yeah, that's right.
It couldn't be more explicit with that one.
Yeah. The title originally was "No, seriously, I'm making a very straightforward movie." It
Yeah.
just wouldn't fit on the box.
Yeah.
For serious this
You ever?
time.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen Eraserhead, Blue Velvet, Dune, Elephant Man. Feels like there's another one. Has to have been another one. Doesn't matter. I've heard Twin Peaks is fantastic, but I've never seen it. I saw the Twin Peaks movie, which my cousin erroneously said I should start with before watching the series. And I caught
Why?
up with him later. Yeah, later on, I told him. Well, the movie is supposed to be a prequel, but apparently it was very much made for fans of the show, in that a lot of it is inexplicable unless you've seen the show. So it's a prequel for those who are familiar with the content. And so yeah, when I caught up with my cousin, I told him, I was like, that, and it was weird too because I enjoyed it, but I didn't fucking understand half of what was happening. And I told him that, and he was like, "Yeah, I kind of fucked that up. Actually, you were probably supposed to watch the show first." He was like, "I don't know where I was thinking of that one." Yeah, I liked it better than The Ring, which I watched on the same weekend. So if that says a lot to me about both.
Yeah, but The Ring doesn't
The Ring-
star David Bowie.
That's true. Yeah, David Bowie only had a little bit in the Twin Peaks movie, but it was enough.
Oh, I thought he was one of the main
Yeah,
characters, if not the main character.
no, Kyle MacLachlan. That's Lynch's boy.
In the
But
movie? Fire Walk
yes,
with Me?
yes, I believe so, to my memory. Yeah, because he's the main character of the show. David Bowie is in Firewalk with Me, but to my memory, he's only in a couple scenes. In one very inexplicable scene, he shows up in like a police detective's office or whatever, and they're looking, like, he rings a bell or whatever to enter the office. He's like, "Okay, here I'm here to see so and so," and they look at the camera, and for some reason he just doesn't show up on the camera. And to my memory, that's just literally not explained. That kind
Yeah.
of thing.
I mean, Twin Peaks is a very trippy horror, so anything like that, and very supernatural, anything like that, you could probably sit there and be like, maybe he's a ghost, maybe the camera's being fucked up by something supernatural, something like that.
Right. Yeah, I enjoyed Firewalk with Me. I like the direction. I like the actors, that kind of thing. The Ring, I I I thought it was much ado about nothing.
Eh,
It's like, I mean, honestly, it's like, why are these, oh my God, these people watch this tape and then they wind up dead in 7 days. Why? What could it all mean? And all it meant was that a little girl in Japan was bullied and put down a well and she
not in
died.
Japan.
It wasn't even Japan?
Remember, this is the American version. They changed it to be American.
Oh, they changed it. That's right. That's so fucking
And
stupid.
her
Yeah, I
dad is
get the
Brian
confused with
Cox, who
Ringu.
I love Brian
I like
Cox,
that.
but
Yeah, he was
still.
fine. He was actually good in it too. He was fine. He was the one part that I remember liking about it. Yeah. So yeah, she's in a well. She dies, and for some reason and somehow she decides to get revenge on everybody who happens to watch a videotape that has fucking nothing to do with anything. Why is she
And
haunting a videotape? I don't fucking know.
makes horses jump into propellers.
Right. You remember that because I was telling you about it. You're like, no.
Yeah, you were telling me about it, and I was like, that is fucking bullshit. There's no scene
Yeah.
where a horse kills himself. I've seen that movie.
It's straight up exactly what happens.
Like,
Normally, I'm the one who gets that shit wrong.
yeah, I could not believe the audacity of what you were telling me. Like, there's no fucking way that there is a scene in the ring where a horse just kills himself, where a horse is like, oh no, I hate the ring, and then kills himself.
Yeah, my memory is that Naomi Watts is on a boat, probably to or from the dad of the ring girl or something like that, and there's some horses on board, and like for some reason, I think Naomi Watts like frees them, like just irresponsibly lets them go, and then like they jump overboard, and you see her look over, and there's just a bunch of blood churns up in the water, and I think like the little girl who owned them, she's like, "Oh no, my horses!" And like
Yeah.
Naomi Watts doesn't even apologize. Like, what the fuck is this?
It's messed up.
It
Later in
was.
the movie, Naomi Watts kills like an impossible amount of innocence, presumably, through
Oh,
another
because she
act.
copies the tape, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess we've probably given it away, and the movie's like 37 years old at this point. But anyone who doesn't want to hear the final bit, skip
Well, if
ahead.
you're gonna be hearing about the ring now, they're probably gonna just tell you to watch the Japanese version.
Which I can only assume is better, but probably the same stupid conceit. Girl in a well. What's the ring? What is the ring? Oh, the ring is this. It's the abstract. It's the circle of light that is above the opening of the well. And why does it matter? It matters because it's a dead girl that somehow projected her vengeance onto a videotape. Which, like, how? Why? Like, to me, that's just like a jumble of just weird ass ideas thrown together. And apparently, everyone in the world loves it but me. but yeah, at the end, Naomi Watts wow, she really is a selfish bitch. She gets the kids' horses killed, doesn't apologize, and then yeah, she goes and copies the tape to make sure that she and her stupid kid don't die, and like brings it to Blockbuster or whatever, where everyone's gonna rent the video and everyone else is gonna die instead.
Yep.
What a bitch!
You sound kind of Valley Girl there at the end.
What a bitch! I mean, like, come on,
Becky.
Becky. Is it? What is that from? That's a very specific name that you used.
I'm thinking, what music... Was it a song or a music video that starts with, "Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt," or something like that?
Yeah, yeah. I like big butts. Or makes a
Yeah.
lot.
Oh.
Like,
Well, there you
oh
go.
my god, look at her butt. Yeah, it's like so big. I didn't remember the Becky part though, so good on you.
The hell? What is... I do not remember. No, that... Wait. Oh,
What are you
Magma
trying to
Cream.
remember?
Right, I remember that. I got
Oh,
it.
did you say magma cream? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I got jumped by some fire slimes, and I killed them, and they dropped Magma Cream.
That either sounds like a delicious type of like marshmallowy candy, or that sounds really weird and gross.
It sounds like an ointment.
Oh, I guess it does. Yeah, yeah. Magma cream.
Magma Cream.
Almost
It's
maybe.
excellent. Put it on your
What
balls
were
for
you gonna
that
say?
burning sensation.
Right, I was thinking something very close to that. Yeah.
If your balls don't burn, they will now.
Yeah.
Why did you buy this, you stupid fuck?
I was gonna say anything called magma. I probably don't want coming near my balls. Oh, they have condoms called Magnum.
This is true.
I'm not sure I'd want a Magnum near my balls either. That would be...
I guess the conceit is that your dick is the Magnum. It's by wearing this condom you have the power of a gun. I guess. When really all it does is just kind of take away a lot of the sensation. It doesn't really do a whole lot. Well, it does prevent pregnancy, which is good. Sorry, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
If I were a chick, that wouldn't be appealing to me. Like, oh yeah, it's a gun? Why would I want that
Put a
near...
gun right up in there.
Yeah.
That's a line that Scorsese wrote for himself in Taxi Driver. De Niro picks up Martin Scorsese at one point as just like a wandering, random pickup, and he has Scorsese. I'm sorry, he has De Niro go to the outside of a building, an apartment, and just sit there. And he's like, keep the meter running, don't move. He's actually very rude and demanding. He's like, keep it running. Fuck off. We're sitting here. Stay here. And he's clearly spying on this woman who's up in the apartment, and she's screwing some guy. And the whole time this is happening, De Niro is just kind of quietly sitting there taking it all in. And Scorsese's like, "Have you ever seen what a magnum can do to a woman's face? Have you ever seen what it can do to a woman's pussy?" And it's like, no, never quite even thought of that. But
That's the only part of the entire movie where Robert De Niro's character is freaked out by someone else being a weirdo.
yes, yeah, that's actually completely true. Yeah, he's just kind of looking back at him in the rear view, like, "What the fuck are you on, man?"
That's the 80s. Cocaine! That's what he shouts as he runs into the building. Bang, bang. His battle cry.
His battle cry is the word cocaine. That's pretty scary. If somebody comes running towards you screaming cocaine, that's got to be absolutely fucking just horrifying.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to see that ever from anybody.
Yeah.
Found a bunch of tall ass sunflowers. I'm wondering if I should. I wonder if the bees would eat those. Because in real life, bees like sunflowers.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it's a whole big giant sunflower field. Actually, it's pretty cool. There's another horse. I never explored this part of the island before. Well, island. It's hardly an island, but for a while there, it felt like one. Did you ever get out of hell, Alex?
No?
Wow. Are you still not needing any help?
I don't think help could help.
I mean,
I had a nice little fishing trip while you were in hell because I learned how to craft a fishing rod. It's pretty sweet.
So, in other words, Pink has no concern for your problem.
I'm having a grand old time.
Ah!
Well, that sounded bad, whatever it was.
Come on, motherfucker, pull! Face me! Die! There you go. Ran into a ghast. He tried to blow me up. I blew him up.
Blew him up? You actually made him explode?
Yeah, he shoots fireballs at you, but you can baseball bat him back.
Oh,
Oh, I like it.
yeah, that's pretty cool. What, can you use anything to bat them back?
Pretty well, I think.
So what did you use?
Sword.
Huh. Okay,
Most,
yeah, makes sense.
most convenient for a fight, anyways.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. It's a merchant.
I'm about to see him
Hello,
down here
merchant.
with me, aren't I?
I can only assume so. All right. Well, it depends on what he has in his. He's walking away from me, which is funny.
Oh no, I know how this goes.
He's heard legends.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day, Alex and I. We were kind of trying to figure out why they keep sending these poor bastards out to look for us. You'd think that it would pass between the villages, like, don't go in that direction. They never come back. I don't have a sword on me. It broke. I forgot to replace it, so I guess an iron axe will have to do.
It's gotta be effective somewhat.
Oh, there he does his invisibility shtick. Which, again, is so great that he's continuing to lead his two alpacas away. You can see clearly where he is. Poor dumb bastard. Wow, look at that. How did I know where you were? Oh, too late for you. There goes the alpaca spit. And yeah, guys, I don't even need you. I just wanted the leads. You're free. Go ahead, have fun. Although, did I fall into, not really a chasm so much, but I'm in kind of like a little crevice in the ground or something. Oh, I see you, zombie. Oh, I fell even farther. Oh, wow, okay. Well, I'm not
Well,
too
that's
far
not.
from home, but yeah, that was kind of weird. I got knocked into the as always happens. I've had full health and everything else. Everything was fine, but one zombie happened to just as always just showed up right out of fucking nowhere, right there as I fell into this little crevice, and he fell even further and beat me up while I was in it. Hank, what have you been up to?
Fishing.
I was gonna say other than fishing, but I guess that's been taking up all your time, which is fine.
I
Good way to get
mean, the
food.
night has fallen now, so I'm retreating into my house
All
as the
right.
creepers are now surrounding the beach.
You should
But
have some
yeah.
kind of thing that you can do for yourself at night, so you don't have to just sit there.
Well, I've kind of already finished my mining project.
Oh,
I suppose I could go work on that some more during the nighttime, but I don't
well,
know.
I mean, obviously it's up to you. I just hate for you to have to just sit there because nights last really long in this game.
They do.
I hear
I'm
somebody who does
actually
not.
gonna go check
Ooh,
on my tunnel over here because I don't remember how to get there from inside my basement. Ironically enough.
Alex? Were you gonna say something? You got something or someone? What were you about to say?
I said I hear someone who doesn't appreciate my gold mining, and lo and behold, he did not. So I murdered him. It may have been the guy I traded with earlier.
Really
Yeah,
interesting.
but he heard my pickaxe strike gold, and he was like, "Oh, you motherfucker!"
Apparently, that's all it takes.
Yeah.
Eat the cookies. I need to be able to sprint again.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out here trying to find the damn. I'm in the sunflower field again, but I wasn't really quite sure where I was when I died, so this could be kind of tricky.
I just got lost in my own basement. How do I get out of this place?
Is it that big?
I made a lot of small hallways trying to find the chasm
Oh
that ultimately
yeah,
I did not find because I just wound up going outside into the chasm and then digging into my tunnels.
I see.
So I know one of the tunnels will lead to the chasm. I just don't know which one.
Yeah.
Well, that will be a task for a later date, as it is late for me, and I'm thinking I should be heading to bed now.
All
So I
So
right.
you
do believe
shall.
So I do
Yeah.
believe I shall be abandoning you in your desperate time of need. Alex, enjoy hell.
Oh,
Mike, I don't know what
wait.
you're doing.
Uh,
What?
well, whatever happened, Alex, sounds bad.
Okay, magnet slime. Okay, I thought it was an Enderman. I was. What the? Oh, right.
All right. Well, I'll let you get on going then, Pink.
Alrighty.
All
Talk to
right.
y'all later.
By
Yeah.
hook or by
See you
crook, I'll
later.
be out of hell
Yeah.
by the time you get back.
We'll see about that.
Yeah. Well, I found my stuff. Good, good, good. I the alpacas that are now wandering, without an owner. They were how I was able to mark the right spot.
Huh.
I was like, well, there's an alpaca, so it must be pretty close. And yep, sure enough.
Oh, my audio just suddenly went out. Have
Your
we been
game
playing
audio
for
went
longer
out?
than 16 hours?
Oh, for fuck's sake! All right, I'll make that trip again. I have nothing better to do tonight.
Okay, my audio's back. I don't know what happened there.
You mean on your end or with me?
I couldn't hear for a minute there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just got killed again because one of the stupid little fucking baby zombies came running. So it's like, all right, well, I'll go all the way back there again, find the spot all over again, because night lasts for 3 hours in this fucking game.
Well, I'd sleep if I had access to a fucking bed.
Earlier, I told you you should have taken one, and you said nah. I was like,
Not into
okay.
hell.
I said to take one with you wherever it was that you were going. I said you might
Well,
need it. You
no.
might be. I
If you,
told you to bring a bed at some point when you said that you shouldn't bring a
well,
bed. I
no.
stand
Hang
by that
on.
logic regardless of what the situation was.
If you try to sleep in a bed in hell, the bed explodes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so they really do want to make sure you don't live there. Alright, here comes dawn. Fuck all these stupid fucking monsters.
My kingdom for another fucking pigman biome.
Have you been wandering this whole time looking for other pigmen?
Yes, the only one I found I had to
Wow.
fucking kill.
You had a very strange balance where it was nothing but pigmen before, and now you can't find a single one.
Yeah.
That's kind of rough. I don't know why it's why it's split up that way.
It was all underground chambers of hell forest and pigmen. And now I'm fucking trapped in the wasteland of lava and goddamn gas and enderman,
Right.
building nothing but wooden pickaxes. Wait, do I have cobble? I have some cobble on my person. Okay, I should build stone instead. Jesus.
Yeah, probably. God, how many fucking fists to the face can a spider survive?
Yeah, our characters in Minecraft have pretty weak fists.
Apparently so. There it goes. Finally died. All I wanted was some. No, he didn't die. I heard the hiss that sounded like he was dying. I just need some damn string. That's all I want. I'm trying to back away from this fucking thing. There we go. I see the string too.
What was that? It was like a
What?
Richter scale or a Geiger scale going off.
You do hear weird noises down there. I don't know. I wasn't originally. I wasn't hearing the weird. You said it sounded like a big monster or whatever. I don't think that I heard that when I was in the cave, but I heard something that sounded loud and kind of weird when I was in there before.
I'm not underground though. I'm in hell.
Well, I would figure that hell would have its own suite of crazy ass noises as well.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm not really doing anything other than running again to my death site. And I have nothing to add. I'm going to eat a couple of chips as the time proceeds, as time goes along here.
yeah.
Hungry and they're calling my name. You know what? For a couple minutes though, I'll just hurry up and get some snacking in, and then I'll just for a minute or two I'll eat some chips, but I'll mute my microphone. It's not perfect. It doesn't really super mute, but it should mute enough that I'll cover most of the noise.
Hey, go ahead. I'm gonna be just.
I
trying
figure
to-
that you'll have your own issue, yeah.
Yeah, just tunneling on.
That's fine. We're both in kind of a stalemate in our own particular games. So yeah, I'll be continuing to play, but I'll be back vocally in just a minute.
Yeah, crafting table, sure. I'm actually one thing I'm not stuck for down here is wood. Okay, if I get some obsidian, I make a hell portal, then where the fuck am I going to land? Where's the hell portal gonna correspond to on the surface world? I guess I'll have to dig up as high as I can first to make sure I land somewhere close to the surface and not deep underground. That'd fucking suck. I suppose teleporting into a portal deep underground is better, though, than teleporting to a goddamn portal 50 feet up in the air, so. Problems, problems. Questions, questions. Alright. Just keep on digging here. It's gotta lead somewhere eventually. Fuck. What is with this Geiger counter? Why do I hear a Geiger counter? Am I getting close to something I shouldn't? Like, hell wouldn't be a problem if I didn't get lost, but Jesus. They're giving one obsidian piece at a time, these piglins. How valid is this strategy gonna be? Fuck. That's the only way out I've got. I can't think of anything else. Starting to feel like I'm going mad from the isolation down here. I miss my farm. I may have to just go back to digging a 1x2 hole. As unaesthetic as it is, and on top of that, it's as uncomfortable as it is. Oh, shit. Hang on. Free gold. I'll take it. Oh. Hey, this tunnel goes up. Yes, let me go back and make a pickaxe. Is that... I could swear they're starting to play a little bit of the Super Metroid theme there. I'm losing it down here. Oh, don't dig directly sideways in hell. Okay, a little bit of gold. Little bit of gold makes the world go round. At least here in hell. Okay. Hopefully. Does this lead to anywhere?
I'm back. I was chuckling at some of the stuff that you said.
Like, it's... Like, that was something that occurred to me. Is like, even if I go through all the work of selling the gold to the pigmen and getting a portal set up, where the hell is that portal gonna take me?
Yeah, that's a good question. I guess it's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have really any? Well, I guess you probably have no idea wherever it would take you would correlate to the outside world. I mean, you probably don't even know, like right now, where you are in relation to the outside world, do you?
No.
I
I've
didn't think
trailed
so.
off, certainly, from my farm.
Yeah, I would assume so. Yeah. Do you remember the code to kill a player? Because I'm completely screwed where I am.
What do you mean?
I fell down into the little tiny like little crevice in the rock or in the dirt wherever where I died the first time where I killed the merchant. Um, I fell further in, and apparently it leads to some kind of cave of some kind. And now where I am, it's literally it's pitch black. I can't. I there's no way at all I'm getting out of here. I've been actually for the last several minutes I've been digging straight. Oh, there I go. Good. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, that was I definitely needed that. All right. Yeah, my character was just I was digging straight down for the last several minutes, hoping that I'd fall into lava just so I could get out of there. Yeah. Fortunately, I don't think I lost a lot. Well, I lost all my silver equipment, or rather my iron equipment, which sucks. Seems like every time I get a full set, that happens. Lost several iron tools. Still have my iron ingots. Okay, well that's good. I can make my tools back at least. Lost a bunch of torches, lost a bunch of food, nothing that can't be replaced, but still kind of irritating.
Yeah. The ghasts, they taunt me with their Michael Jackson noises.
What? I don't even know.
I think that one was pretty self-explanatory, honestly.
He makes several different noises, though. It's hard to know which one you're referring to. He makes like
Yeah.
the word grunts, and then he makes the squeals.
More squeals.
Ah, okay.
Both of which I'm sure were heard by the children. Hey!
Ah, both of which were heard from the children.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, this is the Nether I remember.
It's the Nether you remember.
Yeah, this is hell.
Yeah, you're making it sound really pleasant, really, really beneficial and fun, and you know, productive. You know, it's good to know. Well, kind of good to know at least that there's still the other side that's inhospitable and hellish.
Yeah.
And of course, I walk out of my door to continue trying to get my shit back, and the first thing that happens is rain.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, rain and dusk. So I guess I won't be doing any of that.
It's a risky ordeal here, trying to build a 1 block wide bridge when I can hear a ghast.
Yeah, that depends on depending on how long the bridge is. That could be some real problem, real trouble. Now here comes a tribe of those fucking pillagers, which is fine though, because I have nothing to lose at this point. I'm right outside my house.
I don't know why the pillagers hate you and you and Pink so much. I've got them once.
I don't know if they. This is the second time they've shown up in the span of like just a few nights, I think. So I don't know what that was all about. But before then, it had been a while since I'd seen one. I think the last time I saw them was, I think, way back when I first put this house here.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't even know what their deal is. I don't know why. Oh, they're still there. At
Curious.
least one of them is. Yeah, I thought they completely disappeared. I guess maybe just they hurry off. But yeah, this time they're still invisible. If I had wood to make a sword to attack him with, which is the whole reason I came near where they are. I was going out towards the little forest at the end of my property there to get some wood to make a
Ah!
sword. What happened?
I've done a complete circle!
Is that good?
I don't know,
Oh,
but there's piglins.
well that's good.
Okay, you were saying?
Nothing really.
Uh, well, this gives me some inkling of think I'm somewhere in the vicinity of where I must have started.
I mean, if there's piglins, that's at least something. You're at least ahead in that particular respect.
Come on, man, fork over some obsidian. I'm jonesing for the obsidian, man. I'm giving over gold and he's handing over all kinds of other things.
How often were you getting obsidian before?
Pretty fucking rarely.
Like, okay, then I wouldn't necessarily count on it.
No, I wouldn't either. What was that?
I can never hear anything that you hear, so I couldn't say.
I got like smacked in the face with a fireball and did nothing.
Oh. Yeah, that's really weird. Can't explain any of that.
Well, he fucked off. Okay. Water.
Water?
Yeah, he handed over a water bottle.
That's an odd thing for a creature in hell to give you.
It is.
Hell with this.
Obsidian. Hey, okay. 3 obsidian. Okay, I need, how many obsidian do I need? 10, I think. Oh, yeah, I've got 3
Well,
out of 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say you kind of have a while to go.
Yes, I do.
Well, good luck to you on that.
Yeah, my best hope is to fucking find a way back home.
Yeah.
But failing that, I'm gonna have to give the obsidian method a shot. Ooh, fourth and fifth obsidians. Okay, halfway there.
That's kind of surprising, actually.
Yeah, you're telling me.
How much more gold do you have to trade?
9.
Oh,
The odds are
there's a
not good.
possibility. Well, not good, but I guess not terrible.
Ooh, firewalking potion. I'll take that. Boy, you are in trouble, man. All of your fellow piglins have been turned into zombies. I don't know how this happened, but it must not have been pretty.
Is this the same piglin area that you were having the other ones? Because if so, that means that they were zombified in between the time that you saw them last.
It seems so, yes. I'm not going to get enough obsidian, but this is still not so bad. 6 obsidian, this is... If I could grab some extra gold, then this would work out.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you find some more gold, you might be all right.
String I can work with. Okay, I know that I got here from the portal. There is no way I'm going to be able to trace my steps. There is no possible fucking way I can trace my steps. But
No, I wouldn't think so.
trial and error could give me a shot. Just try to stick to this
maybe.
biome area.
Fuck you, creeper. Eat a dick.
I will not. I will eat no dicks. It's one of the fucking best lines from oh shit, the Ryan Johnson movie, the good one.
Knives Out?
Yeah,
Oh, I still haven't seen it. I did hear everyone say it was good, though.
there's a line where Chris Evans' character says to Michael Shannon's character, "Eat shit," and Michael Shannon's character responds, "I will not eat one iota of shit."
Very declarative. Hi, kitty cats.
Pat says he can't see anything.
You heard that?
Yeah,
Patty's
that's
talking.
that is the clearest I've ever heard it. Like, that was crazy.
He's inside a lit area, so he might be saying something about how he can't see anything in his menu that would work with what he's trying to do. I'm curious now. I didn't catch the line of dialogue that you did, so now I don't know what he said. But I mean, it was Pat, and he was just speaking, so I think you probably got it right. That's weird that just somehow something like that comes through so clearly.
Yeah. It's somehow, like, it's so clear for the audio input, the Discord's own filters. I'm like, oh, that sounds like a regular human speaking. Sure.
Which I guess it is.
Yeah.
Earlier, when I went away to get food or whatever, like an hour and a half ago, were you? Well, you said you were getting food at that same time, so I guess you wouldn't have heard anything. But I was wondering if you might have happened to have heard anything at that time, because it was, I wasn't there to speak over it.
Yeah, they sneak in every now and then, but it's definitely not, like... It's like maybe once every 2 hours that I hear anything at all, let alone... That's the only time I've ever heard anything that
So
clear.
distinct. That's ultimately good. I prefer not, a lot of that dialogue to go through in case there's some kind of copyright or something. I don't know how it works.
Well, I'm not sure. Who would they even have run the channel for him at this point?
I I don't know. I would assume it's probably defunct, but at the same time, I think sooner or later, it probably takes at least a year or so. Not that it hasn't been that, but doesn't a YouTube channel eventually just like close down or whatever if there's been like no activity even from like the email associated with it?
It's difficult to say. I can't see. I believe Matt's technically the one in charge of the channel, so I assume that like they probably would still like he probably still goes through the motions to ensure that it stays up.
I I don't know. Like I would assume he'd be so wrapped up in his I guess he's got two different channels now that he runs. He's got the Matt McMuscles and Flophouse Plays, which I think is his own separate channel. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, maybe he still goes over to the other channel and keeps it up, updates it once in a while. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm making a bold prediction that there are no piglins in this area who will get mad at me for mining this gold.
I guess that's one way to find them. Like, do they rush to you if that happens, or are they just hostile if
Yeah,
you encounter one? They do. They rush at you.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I swear it was in that direction where I used to live. How did I get over here from there though? Up above. Fuck. Okay, that must have been how I got down here. Please tell me this is how I came in.
Pretty happy for you if it is.
Feels like I've spent hours trying to duck the gazes of Enderman.
I can't remember the last time that you haven't been in hell. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of the playthrough, at least since this last recording started, I think. Maybe even earlier.
Oh, no, this isn't it. Fuck.
What? What did you just say?
I said, oh no, this isn't it. Fuck.
Oh, okay.
What does it sound like I said?
Just like some weird smattering of words, like nah, this is oh no, fuck, like just some kind of
Kind of
some kind of
was, yeah.
yeah. I mean, in a way, I guess it was, yeah.
I can feel it's this general direction, but like, if I just
Oh, I
start
know
hit,
the feeling.
yeah, if I just start hitting the wall though, I risk getting more lost.
Yeah, true. I know that feeling too.
Ugh. Sometimes when it auto saves, it causes one of my keys to stick, and my
Really,
character
that's an
will just
odd thing.
yeah, my character will just start to move in one direction and keep going until I push in the opposite direction or push that key again.
Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah, it's gonna get me killed at some point. It hasn't yet
I'm
so far,
surprised it
but
hasn't yet.
is this
I'm still
place really that
stubbornly.
familiar?
I was gonna say on my end, I'm still stubbornly looking for the area where I died before. hoping that maybe I'll be able to get in there now that it's daytime and see what the fuck happened and where my stuff is.
Can't find how I came through here, but I know this must be it. Don't fucking look at me. So I'm like, see, now I'm getting dangerously close to the temptation of cheating because it's like, well, son of a bitch, I know that if I dig in just slightly the wrong spot, that I'll just get lost again.
Yeah. I mean, that's gonna have to be your call because I mean, if you're super stuck and you literally can't get out, I mean, what are you supposed to do?
Well, more than being stuck, because I'm only 4 obsidian pieces away. Like, if I mine some gold, I'd eventually get my way back to being able to at least trade something with the fucking pigmen and eventually get a portal going. But I could swear, fuck it, yeah, I'm gonna turn on creativity mode just for curiosity's sake more than anything else.
See where you're at, or rather, at least see where the way out is.
To see if this is the place.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't lava, so I'm going to guess this isn't where I was.
Probably not, based on that description.
Son of a fucking bitch.
Even with cheats, you can't figure it.
No.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Although at the very least, that also, that should validate your cheating though, because that shows that it would have been a lot worse otherwise.
Should have put some landmarks of some kind behind me.
Yeah, you get kind of, not you, but one does kind of get drunk with like new territory. It's like, oh, I got to go and explore. You don't really stop to think, okay, well, let's make sure I mark the way out first.
I do another big circle?
I mean, I think I'm doing even worse because I have a much smaller area to try and figure things out over here, and I'm lost. I can't find the thing I was looking for.
Well, now I've managed to get myself lost in fucking creative mode.
Yeah, that's kind of impressive.
Alright, you know what? Here's a bunch of gold. I'm gonna fucking mine. I'm gonna switch back to survival. I'm gonna mine it.
Yeah, you might get lucky there.
Oh, there's piglins everywhere. Okay, well, so much for that idea. I'm accepting by
Stymied.
now that there is no way I'm gonna find my way back to the original fucking portal.
It sounds that way. Hey, here's another merchant. I'll confuse his alpacas for the other ones, but he's gonna have to die too. Yep. Sorry, bud. Did he spawn in the same spot that I'm looking for? No, I don't think he did.
Alright, fork over some obsidian, asshole.
Well, now that you said that, I'm not gonna. I was going to offer you plenty.
Soul sand?
Yeah, it sounds kind of deflating.
Leather, more leather.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really kind of shitty, actually.
Try to find a place with no piglins where I can mine some damn gold.
Yeah.
Jesus, the magma slimes do damage.
Did you say, oh, the magma slimes? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Oh, fuck. 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 Oh, this might be it. Okay.
Are you alive over there?
Yes, barely.
What happened?
Uh, one magma slime turned into 5, naturally, while I was cornered.
No, yeah. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
And now there's 2 ghasts.
Ooh, that's bad.
Yes, it is. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, why is there a skeleton? I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh,
Fuck!
wow. Well, where'd you spawn?
Well, I'm gonna respawn back at the farm.
That was that was a long time to go without dying. Got to be at least kind of somewhat semi happy about that. It was a very small victory, but nonetheless.
If I hadn't gone to creative mode, I wouldn't have died.
Really? Oh, because you wouldn't have gotten into that area where the other monsters were.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's a lot of stuff.
Well, you're gonna have to go back and get it. I mean, you worked hours of work. Ah, you can't let that go.
Yeah,
We've
I'll
cheated
see.
for less. I mean, it's not like you weren't trying either. I mean, you tried really, really hard.
On the bright side, I'm gonna figure out where the hell I even got in.
Yeah.
If I can. Oh, there it is. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, there's no way I was ever going to be able to find my way back in this fucking mess.
Are you saying that because you now see where it was?
Yeah.
Really?
Now, where did I get fucking blown up? There I got blown up. Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Getting a little tired of this.
And, yeah, I'll be taking that armor back, Mr. Piglin. You are being smote by God. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Now, who had my helmet? Oh, that guy has my helmet and my boots, you prick. And my shield.
Yeah, I'll have to look into whether or not that can be turned off or something, because that really is kind of obnoxious. You die, and then you have to fight the creatures that have all your equipment to get it back. That's a little much.
It's a bit over the top.
Yeah, it is. I mean, because obviously you're respawning with nothing at all. Kind of difficult to fight an enemy that's already an enemy, usually also surrounded by other enemies who's wearing your equipment and fighting you with it.
Alright, let's pretend that I successfully made a hell portal. And see where the hell this even takes me.
Yeah.
And figuring my way out of that situation will be my, penance for cheating. Is that I have to figure out where, I have to find my way out of wherever the hell this hell portal leads me.
Oh, you were just gonna do that for fun anyway.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't work.
The fuck? Oh, that's cooked beef, right? Okay. I thought, oh, I didn't look at that properly, and for a second I was like, what is that? Some kind of burnt bread item? What is this?
Burnt what item?
I mistook the cooked beef for burnt bread for a moment. I was like, why would they put this
Oh,
item in?
you can make toast.
Okay. Game mode 0. Portal set, get me the fuck out of here. Are you fucking joking?
Okay, yeah, I gotta know.
Well, it didn't do anything, but nonetheless, the thing that every player fears happening to their nether portal happened. It got shot with a gas ball.
Oh,
Nonetheless, I was able to make it through anyways. I was able to just relight it since I have Africa. Okay.
Africa. What?
It took me to the savannah.
Fuck's sake. It took you to the savannah, really?
This might be the savannah connected to Pink's jungle. Oh, that's a heavy swamp over there.
The area, based on your description of it, sounds right. I mean, you guys were saying that was all pretty close to each other. Those spots.
Yeah. I see a village.
Fuck you, zombie. Fuck off. So are you still trying to figure it out? You're still not entirely
Yeah.
sure even where the portal went? Wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's kind of impressive.
This might have taken me somewhere else in the world entirely.
Yeah.
which would make finding my way back an ordeal of its own.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a tiny village.
Oh, and I don't feel quite so bad about missing out on it. Because I was saying earlier, you know, of course I get the zombie village.
26 potatoes for an emerald. I forgot you could trade stuff to get emeralds back. Okay, that makes emeralds a lot more convenient.
Are you sure? You're reading that right?
This
It's
farmer is
not.
saying he'll if I give him 22 carrots, he'll give me an emerald back, and conversely, if I give him an emerald, he'll give me 6 bread back.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a pretty fair deal.
It is.
Yeah, because I don't know how else you'd normally get emeralds in this game. Again, I think the ones that I found were probably in chests, in villager chests, I'm guessing.
It's supposed to be by far the rarest mineral in the game. Like, you'll find one emerald deposit like every fucking, I don't know, 5 chunks.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Am I gonna have to just keep walking until I find coastline?
Maybe. Something identifiable, anyway.
Well, I think I've found out that trading gold to pigs for obsidian is not that efficient, for one thing.
Not
So,
for obsidian, no.
there goes my big plan to build more hell portals by trading a bunch to the pig population.
Yeah, I mean, maybe over time, but as a short-term, you know, fast goal, nah, I wouldn't say so.
So the strategy for getting more obsidian for more hell portals is just gonna have to continue to be finding lava deposits and pouring water on them.
Yeah.
Which I did find a fairly large lava lake underneath my house. Or, well, way underneath my house, but still. Underneath my house
Yeah.
enough that it's worth consideration for me to just dump water on it and harvest the obsidian and make another hell portal for you.
I guess I should start trying to do the same thing, because again, there's a pile of lava over by my house, very close to it.
Well, you need a diamond pick to harvest it.
Oh, right, I forgot about that. Well, what are you thinking?
Just still trying to get a read for my surroundings here.
Yeah. Well, apparently, when you die, your stuff does disappear at some point. Again, I don't know if that has anything to do with proximity or just time in general or what, but I've gone back, made several pilgrimages back to where I died a little while ago, and yeah, nothing.
Piss.
That's piss on your end or for me.
For you.
Yeah. I didn't lose a whole lot, but I lost, multiple tools again, all my fucking armor. Which now that I think about it, the enemies probably just all walked away with anyway.
And then despawn faster than the items did.
Yeah, seemingly so.
Okay, well, I have a boat, and I've found the coastline. I'm going to be hitting the high seas. And assuming I'll be hitting something I recognize at some point.
You still don't know. Wow, that's kind of impressive, actually. Little tiny pony, very cute. Hey, little fella.
I assume it didn't put me on a different continent.
I wouldn't think it would, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with the mechanics of the underworld.
I mean, I remember it's a 3-to-1 block ratio. And I guess I did cover some distance down there.
Yeah, it sounds like you did. I mean, you were down there a long time.
But I did a couple circles, so I must not have covered a huge distance for the time.
I wouldn't say.
I gotta say, I do not recognize the coastlines I'm seeing.
Yeah, I wouldn't have expected that to be the case, but I mean, I don't know. I guess you traveled further than you thought you did.
Yeah? And when the hell am I gonna get back? I got a
Oh,
farm that needs running.
It's dead. All those thousands of animals, they're all dead, starved to death.
My god. I
I
see
have
a
lots
pillager
and lots of meat.
tower.
A pillager tower? Oh yeah, yeah.
It's in a grassland. Thought I did see way earlier today when I was scouting these waters. I thought I did see a pillager tower in Meadows.
Is that what you're in right now? A meadow?
Yeah, I see a meadow. We keep going up the coast here.
You know, you talking about that reminds me. Where are all the pillagers over?
Where are all the pillagers? What? Where are all the pillagers? What?
Where are they coming from?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if they have to come from somewhere, if they just sometimes just spawn.
I would have figured that they'd be. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if that tower belongs specifically to the pillagers, or if it just happened to be inhabited by them, or what. I don't know. I forgot to ever explore it when I was still over there.
See? Oh boy. I don't recognize this. It's like a parody of our world. Things are just slightly different everywhere.
That's weird.
I found a very similar island, the island that lies between our lands, with a shipwreckage on it. But rather than the back half of a completely flipped ship, it's a sideways diagonal cut for a ship that has been turned sideways.
Yeah, I don't even know what to make of that.
Neither do I. Wait, that ship would have a treasure map. And that treasure map would tell me where I am relative to you.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
Let me get
Wait, do
in
I still
there.
have? Yeah, let me go. I still have the one that I found earlier, tucked away in a chest. I'll go look at mine as well.
Okay, we're both in the northeast corner of this map. Maybe I need to go further northeast to get to you?
On my map, you are way too. Well, shit. Okay, so whenever you look at the map, it is specifically correct to the directions, right? Top of the map is always north.
Yes.
Okay, then you are to the west of me. You're on the opposite end of my map. You're on my left. I'm on the far lower right hand corner. You're on the far lower left hand corner.
Okay, so I need to go east then.
Yeah, you're pointing straight at me now. Well, you were, and then you moved a little bit more. There you go.
Okay. Lord knows where
I
the
will
fuck
hold.
I was going. Did I end up on the opposite side of the continent from you?
I seems like you did.
Christ.
I'll keep this map on my person here. I'll keep checking it as you move along. Let you know when you start getting closer.
Yeah, when I ask to check, yeah, go about your business and I'll sometimes ask if you can check.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll also check it from time to time anyway. Yep, still no progress yet.
No, I wouldn't expect any for a good long while.
It's funny though because when you wind up in the same area of the map, like when you wind up in the map, with me, you go really fast. Takes just seemingly just like 10 seconds to catch up with me. At least that's how it was before when we were doing that other treasure hunt.
Huh. Oh, there's pillagers that have spawned to try and kill me. Fucking joke's on them.
They spawned what in the water?
No, on a nearby little, like, 5x5 island or whatever. They
Oh,
spawned in, like, there he
yeah,
is, get him! And I just sped right past. They didn't even get a
yeah,
single shot.
good. Fuck them.
Damn, he's stuck on that island, like, damn it!
Yeah, I hope
Throwing
they're
their
there forever,
throwing their crossbows down in anger.
breaking them over their knees.
God fucking damn it! Every time! This is why they think we're fuck ups back at the tower, man.
They didn't have too much trouble finding me. I don't know.
Okay, I'm directly to the west. What about south and north?
It's too hard to tell. We're totally on the bottom of the map.
Oh shit, both of us. Okay.
Yeah, that's why when you start getting closer, I'll see if I can guide you up or down.
Well, the map you're referencing, the treasure map, is for back in the Arctic, right?
No, this is a different one. It's the one that I got on the half ship.
Okay, but what location does it correspond to?
I honestly can't tell. Let me look at it again. Yeah, I have no idea. None at all. It looks like the end of a. I mean, it could be anything. It's showing a like most of the map is like there's no definition. You can't really see. Most of the map is just space basically, and the part that I can see that's distinct at all, it's a grassy the end of an island, continent, peninsula, whatever, with a beach. That's really all there is to it.
I see.
Yeah, totally nondescript. So I don't even know how that works then. I mean, because it's I like yeah, I don't know. I guess just every now and then you have to go back and look at it, see if you happen to have gone in the place where it covers. I guess I
Yeah?
don't know. Like the Arctic, we were able to use like kind of more or less kind of path the general appearance, but yeah, on this one it's basically just a blank appearance.
Go away, Dolphin. I have more important things.
It wants to thrill you with whimsy.
Yeah. Well, ain't no whimsy to be found here.
Do you remember the episode of King of the Hill where Hank got molested by a dolphin?
Oh, yes, yes.
One very subtle joke that I really liked. It passed me right by. My girlfriend had to point it out. She laughed, and I was like, "What?" And then she pointed it out. Hank gets the. It's for his birthday, I think. Luann gives him the the thing to go see a dolphin, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is." I think he said something really rude, like "Oh, this is a great gift, yeah, but you know what would be even better is if you got me whatever, like some other thing that he had specifically said that he wanted."
Yeah.
And I think Tiger was like, "Hey, be nice." And Luann's like starting to cry, and he was like, "Oh, all right, whatever, fine." But at some point, like it says, like dolphin encounter, like the advertisement is something about it says, blah blah blah, go here for a dolphin encounter. And the part that my girlfriend laughed at that I didn't pick up on is that when Hank agrees to go, he says to Luann, he's like, "Oh, okay, maybe I'll enjoy this dolphin confrontation after all." Dolphin confrontation. It was and he said it like not even meaning it like he said it accidentally, like he didn't say it as if he expected it to be a confrontation. He used the wrong terminology. But
Yeah.
that just shows that in his mind he assumed that it would be some kind of hostile encounter. I got a kick out of that when she pointed it out. He's like,
Oh
"Oh, the
boy.
dolphin confrontation might be fun." Yeah, King of the Hill is that's a really good show to be so funny in so many ways, so subtly. So much of that show is just character driven humor.
Yeah. Yeah. Effectively, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's what I saw some people talk about, saying like for them trying to do a new King of the Hill season now. Like Mike Judge, Mike Judge, by all means, supposedly the new, but he did another season of Beavis and Butthead, and supposedly that was
Yeah.
fantastic. Like I heard loads of praise for that, so maybe Mike Judge just has some really killer ideas.
He's
But
a funny guy.
it's gonna be difficult because King of the Hill is kind of almost like such a specific snapshot of such a specific area to such a specific period of time, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Like it's specifically small town, country, late Clinton, early Bush Jr.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things to where it feels like I don't know. It seems like it'd be hard to update it for modern times.
Yeah.
I mean, which is essentially what you were just saying. But yeah, I guess I'm just agreeing with you that yeah, it seems like it would be. Excuse me. It would be I like it's just, society as a whole is so different. Excuse me, so different. I mean,
Yeah.
was the show still even going when? Yeah, oh, okay, yeah, it was still airing during 9/11. That's right. Yeah, because as you said, Bush. There was an episode even where he met Bush,
And didn't
and
like
he
the Bush had a weak handshake.
had weak handshake. Yeah, that's right. At the time, I thought it was a funny thing to make a big deal out of. But I have been told by a couple people that I have a firm handshake, which I guess you either do or you don't. I guess it's something you just don't even think about. And so I didn't really like once people told me that I kind of subconsciously was thinking, okay, well now whenever I shake somebody else's hand, I'm sort of going to be thinking about that. And the person that tried to help me with social security, my attorney, he had the feeblest, wimpiest handshake. He barely even like gripped the hand. He just sort of like held it in place while I gripped his. And I have to admit, it was very like it sent a message to your mind that this is a very weak-willed person.
Eh,
Yeah, it's weird. It felt unnatural. It was like this guy like it made you kind of like question like like oh, what's the term for it? I don't know, like I can't think of the term, but like you questions that you would normally not think about when in the process of shaking somebody's hand. You shake his hand and suddenly you think, okay, well, why is he not determined? If not, why not? Why is he not trying to shake my hand too hard? If so, why? What's his explanation for that? Like just all these kind of things just sort of like whiz through your mind, and you wouldn't think they would.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Just a weird thing. One of life's weird little mysteries.
Humans are weird.
Yeah, I mean, I was just thinking about the whole idea of the handshake itself. I mean, that's really kind of a weird thing to do.
Yeah. Here,
And they're also
let us connect the implements with which we typically use to consume food, amongst other
yeah,
strange and sometimes perverted actions we perform with such implements, such appendages.
But at the same time, I guess since that's all you got, and since you do use that same appendage for everything, I guess it does seem natural that in a way you would use it for greeting.
Yeah?
It's like the human whisker, essentially. You need it to feel things out, to sense things.
Yeah.
Okay, you're on the map now. You're going southeast though. You need to fucking zombie. Where the fuck are you guys coming from? Jesus.
I'm trying to go southeast right now. I found a desert temple.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Well,
go.
obviously your
I'll go back.
priorities changed.
I'll go back northeast in a minute. I just saw this and was like, no one may check this out. It'd be a pity, and it may have a saddle.
Oh, that's true. We'll have to check out Pink's place.
Excuse me.
Because he didn't really stay long in that in the zombie respawn room or whatever is the zombie spawn the monster spawn room, and that's always where I would find a chest that had a saddle. So if that's still the same, there's going to be one there.
Okay, now I know there's a trap in here. Lo and behold, there it is. Okay.
So that hasn't changed since the old days.
Yep.
It's trapped in the middle of the carpet or whatever.
Yep. Same old, same old.
Yeah.
Now that I know about it, I can help myself to the free TNT.
Yeah.
Did I hear Pat also say, yeah?
Yes, I think you did. That one I think I heard.
Yes.
What?
Fucking pickaxe broke.
Oh, of course it did.
It's probably good enough. Go away, I'm not trying to make fucking sandstone. Go away, Soundstone! I hate you. Yep, free TNT.
That's
Merry
good.
fucking Christmas.
Yeah.
Let me get this bullshit out of my inventory. Yeah, sandstone is what I want to prioritize over picking up the fucking free explosives.
I wanted the sandstone earlier. Not really so much now.
I found the recipe for Dune armor trim.
Dune armor trim. Once again, those are just random words thrown together that make no sense.
Hmm.
What?
Something in this inventory needs to go to make space for these iron bars.
Oh.
Sticks it is. Okay. Gold apple. Hey. Oh, that's an enchanted apple. Apparently, that's different.
An enchanted apple?
I'm
I
gonna
wonder
eat
if
it.
that's what you... I was going to say, I think there's some kind of fruit-based object that you can throw down to make a
Whoa!
villager up here. What's that?
It gave me a second health bar.
I wonder if that's permanent. If so, that's amazing.
I would have to imagine not.
I wouldn't think so, but I don't know. I can't remember ever consuming one.
Sadly, no saddle, but I'll take explosives and what else? Plenty of iron bars.
Yeah.
Worth checking out.
Yeah, that's a hell of a lot of good stuff. Yeah, you're heading in the right direction now. Although again, we're both at the bottom of the map, so I don't know how far north you would have to go. But at the very least, we can whittle it down to 2 directions. Go from there.
Hmm.
I'm looking at the map. You're getting close. Getting closer.
Shit, that's deep. Okay. It's a deep water, deep ravine that was actually filled with water.
Yeah, I've come across a couple of those. Not recently, but I think not too far from our original location. I saw one of those, one or two.
Well, the amount of these damn things, we might as well look into if there's a potion for water breathing and a potion for not digging so damn slow underwater.
I don't know about the latter, but I'm sure there's a water breathing one. I'm almost like literally sure, as in I think I've had one before in the old Minecraft.
Well, and there's a potion that makes you immune to lava. I think it's not too unusual to have a potion of water breathing.
Yeah, it's pretty standard. Okay, you're almost there.
My god, that is an impenetrable fucking swamp. My god, I don't see how you could get in. It's just tree branch to tree branch.
Oh, I forgot about the swamp biome. I hated the swamp biome.
That's
One of
probably
the
where we
mobs I
get
had.
frogs, though.
Oh, that's right. That would be where we get frogs. That's the most likely place. Back when I could mod the game, I specifically eliminated some biomes like that one. Swamps are never a good biome in any fucking video game. They're always unpleasant. Swamps can be, I mean, they're always kind of unpleasant in real life, but I mean, they can,
Yes!
are you, what, are you finally, where are you?
I'm lighting the swamp on fire.
Oh, that's what you're doing. I thought you were excited because you're by me, because I was going to say on the map, you're pretty much right there next to me. So it's going to be a north or south thing for you now.
It's difficult
What
to
made
tell.
you
I keep
randomly
seeing... I was lighting the
Yeah,
swamp on fire is what was happening.
No, but why? What made you randomly decide to do that?
Lot of flammable stuff touching each other, brother.
Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, that would be pretty fun to watch.
Now, I'm not going to be here to watch it burn, but at some point,
Why not?
I have a strong feeling this is probably closest to Pink's land. So at some point, he may see a swamp on fire and go, huh.
We'll hear about it. Just randomly, he'll be like, "Why is there a swamp on fire?"
Yeah, I'll probably say something. I'll probably have forgotten that I did that, and I'll just go, oh, that's weird. I don't know, maybe lightning? I don't know.
Yeah.
Then
A
maybe I'll
reasonable
see the
explanation.
surroundings and go, oh, I did that.
It's weird that the fire does seem to be frozen in time. You can light something on fire and it doesn't seem to actually extinguish until you go over to watch it extinguish.
Yeah.
Like that's why we seem to encounter every now and then, like, you know, whatever trees that are currently on fire. It's like something lit them on fire, but they just waited to start, you know, burning until we showed up.
Something cinematic about it.
Yeah.
The coolest shit ever is fight scenes in the middle of a forest that's on fire.
Fight scenes in the middle of a forest that's on fire. I don't. Oh, actually, wait. By the way, you're now past me.
Really? Okay, well,
Yeah.
east or west?
You need to head back west.
Huh. Well, that's giving me more of an idea of where the hell I am. Son of a bit. Okay, yes, I found my way back to Pink's place.
Oh, you did. Nice. Well, then I guess now you know the way. Can you I don't even know, extrapolate from these findings where you were and where the portal was and all that?
The hell portal is way, way, way down to the fucking south.
Huh. Okay.
Like, it actually doesn't deviate that badly in terms of east or west.
Oh.
But in terms of south, oh my god, it's way the fuck down there. There is, okay, so this is a fucking huge desert south of Pink's place.
Oh, okay. I didn't get that impression. Interesting.
And down there, there's going to be some big patches of swamp that you can just kind of jut around. You'll eventually hit a meadow that then kind of hybridizes with another African savanna. And somewhere in that savanna is the hell portal I came out of.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
It is, yes. I'm almost feeling like this will be a little cheaty, but at the same time, I think it'd be cool. Between sessions, coming back and in creative mode, paving a road in hell between that hell portal and the one at my house.
I mean, you know, it's called creative mode for a reason. It's not really super cheating so much as you're doing something creative that would otherwise be very, very time consuming and needlessly frustrating.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
This is a sweet coral reef that Pink has. Pink's got really good real estate here. I think out of us, like, I like where I'm at because the river network allows me access to a lot of my continent very easily. Yours is very solid because it's, well, it's a lot of horses and decent access to a village and very flat
Well,
land, very easy to conquer and
it
very
seemed
easy to
like a cool
tame.
village at first, but I kind of changed my mind on that.
Oh,
Well,
but
I mean, because
nonetheless,
there's nothing there. It's zombies. But
oh, that's
yeah,
right. But
yeah, there's nothing to it.
but nonetheless, you've got the easiest land out of us to tame, right? Whereas
Yeah,
jungles and forests, like I've got a lot of forests and a lot of tundra, both of which are going to be really difficult to get under control and not just be monster wastelands at night.
yeah,
And Pink's got jungle, which is pretty fucking brutal.
yeah. I don't remember. Did he set out specifically wanting it to be jungle?
He seemed to be it was more or less something along the lines of like I said, like, oh, there's a jungle down here, and Pink was more or less instantly like, oh, I'm moving. Like, I don't think he understood the conditions of living in a jungle. It's just as soon as he heard there was a jungle, he was like, shit, I want to live in a jungle.
I do kind of remember him saying something like that. Yeah, like, oh, well, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Cocoa beans, I'm there.
Oh, yeah. The cocoa beans, I think, even came up afterwards.
Really?
I want to say that he was just immediately like, yeah, I'm going to go
Just
live in a
being in a
jungle.
jungle. Yeah, like maybe.
Plus, I imagine there's a little bit of when he came back to find that you had moved to an entire other continent, but he was still going to be living in my backyard. He was probably sitting there like, yeah, I think I'd rather have my own land where I don't have to look over the hill and see Alex's house, which is like 4 times my size.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a coolness to being able to feel like you own the place, like it's your land.
Yeah. Oh, whenever I get back to my place, I need to actually, for one thing, cut this recording because my God, it's probably a stupid long one. It's pretty well entirely my hell trip.
Oh, true. Yeah, yeah. That's right. We were talking about that before. I guess I'll stop mine as well.
And yeah, after that, I'm gonna have to go take a piss.
I'll
But you'll
use
be
that
able to
opportunity
sleep
to.
again.
But yeah, yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Long time. I mean, this goes back to back when Pink was like halfway between on the last recording when Pink was still playing with us. Back then, we couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
There were multiple nights that he tried to, and he couldn't.
Oh boy.
Yeah, yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Yep, I see the floating ship in the sky.
Oh, good, nice. That is a
I
pretty
am.
good unintentional landmark.
Yeah. Unintentional on both our part and the game's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna bet the distance between the hell portal at my place and the hell portal at your place ain't gonna be much, honestly.
It might not be. I mean, did it feel like when you were in the portal, you were going largely, or were you when you were in hell, rather? Did it feel like you were going largely in one same direction?
It didn't at the time,
I wouldn't have thought so.
but now that I'm here, yeah, I recognize, oh, that was mostly south.
That's so weird.
Yeah. Holy shit. I am coming back in to my river network.
Gotta feel pretty nice to be back to familiar territory.
My rivers, my dune.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, I'm thinking you must have said my Arrakis, my dune, because
Yeah,
Arrakis is the desert planet.
yeah.
I tend to forget that on this Resident Evil playthrough, they mistakenly, I guess Billy didn't do his job very well. They accidentally screw something up, and then like Pat says, Billy, cut this, cut this, and then they continue to talk, saying, okay, yeah, when we come back, we'll have to say this, that, or the other. And then they do, in fact, when they come back, they're like, okay, and they proceed as if no one heard them say anything they
Right.
just said. Yeah. Yeah, like Pat makes a mistake with the healing button. He accidentally heals himself and wastes a heal, and he's like, "Ah, shit, Billy, cut this." And then they have a conversation off, quote like offline or off recording, where Pat says, or Matt says, "What button did you press?" And Pat says, "Oh, it was R1." Matt's like, "It's R1," and Pat says, save it till we come back." And he's like, oh, "Okay, yeah." And then yeah, sure enough, when they start the video back up, or when they say that they're starting the recording again, then you hear them do the routine again. It's like, "What button was it?" It was R1. R1. And I can't
Yeah,
blame them. It's not like they're not like cheating or anything, right? But it feels like it almost kind of feels like you're being scammed because you're seeing behind the scenes.
yeah.
Yeah, they're saying it now.
Ugh. Does
Are you
remind
back
me of.
to? Yeah, go ahead.
You know what? I better go ahead and can it for actually can this for the next recording because it'll start a new conversation. I want to go ahead
Yeah,
and cut
okay.
this recording here because I need to piss, and also I've just made it back home fine a fucking Lee, and I'm laying in bed.
Yeah, you know what? I'll go to bed now too. It's been a while since I was able to do this.
Sweet Jesus. On the upside, time in hell does not count as time unslept.
uh, Weird. I guess it's a
Yeah,
whole different world with a whole different bunch of rules.
yeah. That whole trek back from the hell portal down way south, back up here, not a single nightmare thing.
Weird.
Oh boy.